podcast like on like Saturday.
Can I record and stream at the same time?
No,
It
can you?
is-
Used to do podcasts
Saturday is
Thursday?
Quizcast.
No, we used to do it on Tuesday. We just
I
haven't
wouldn't be able to.
picked it back up again. Because Quiz is lost in the sauce for Elden Ring, and
Quiz was
Yeah.
lost in the sauce before Elden Ring. That guy like just
True.
straight disappeared.
He's
Yeah,
been
he's
around.
Reappeared.
He had to move. It took him like a big amount of time to move, and I was talking with him on stream, and it was really a really tiring process. It took him like 3 months to be able to fully move.
yeah, something like that.
That's a weird scenario for him to be put in if it took him 3 months to do that.
These things happen, though.
I mean,
Anyway,
it took my... How long did it take? Yeah, it took my sister a year and a half to move.
Took me 2 days to move.
took me.
Well, you're just
That's
built-
why I'm like,
as
what?
well
You're just built different,
for
Cater.
Apparently, I don't know. I just wanted to get it
Canadian.
fucking over with.
Canadian.
Day one was
Anyway.
put all of my shit into piles. Day two was put shit in piles in my apartment. Done.
I guess the
Day two
question
was
then
put
is,
shit in
did
piles
you
in my
have a
apartment. Done.
place?
I guess the question
Did you
then
like?
is, shit in
Did
piles
you
in my
have a
apartment. Done.
place?
I guess the question
Did you
then
like?
is, shit in
Did
piles
you
in my
have a
apartment. Done.
place?
Oof.
Place.
Oof. Oh, because I'm deaf.
Then it takes us forever to fix the house, and then it takes forever to move. Then it takes us forever to fix the house, and then it takes forever to move.
Interesting.
That
That might be like, funnily enough, that might be a culture difference between America and Canada. Because Canada, we don't move or talk about moving at all until we have a place, and then we just move and we're there.
Because the markets and such is really bad right now because like overpopulation and everything. Most people can't afford to buy the new house until they've sold the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Okay. Yeah. A friend of mine went through
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
A friend of mine.
It's
Anyway.
bad time Bill there.
Okay.
A friend of mine.
Anyway.
Bad time Bill there.
Okay.
Okay. So how you guys all doing?
Pretty good. I'm
Fine.
gonna stream also.
Pretty average.
I gotta get back into the swing of doing that. Oh wait, that's doubling up on Kosk. Never mind, delete that. Post it elsewhere.
What?
I don't-
So
Someone complained about that last time.
I mean, I think the someone can go eat a fatty. Like I don't.
I think it was Cater. Are you sure about that?
Cater, eat a fatty.
I don't know. Was that me?
I think so,
It's
because
so based.
fellow scurvy dogs.
Anyway. Yeah. You guys last left off. Let's
While
see if I
going
can find my
what?
freaking notes. Here we go.
The encampment or village or whatever these people have.
yeah, we were on our way there. We hadn't been there yet.
You were traveling to Le Village.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, what the fuck?
We're taking us.
They all spawned out of nowhere.
Spawned out of nowhere. What?
The tokens started popping up one after another.
I think you're a little laggy.
No, it's because you use Wi-Fi.
That literally has no bearing on anything. Oh, so I can't help that. All right, let's see. Let's turn
Oh,
Xera
favorite
right.
music.
Generic travel music. Wow.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you to make a Zod token. You know, that's fine. Just don't go big size, forehead.
General Zod.
Kneel
might
before.
not.
I should make
Go-
that.
Go
a-
dummy thick mode.
I should make that a line. Just kneel before Zod.
Hey,
This is the
what's the
start of
ti-
the evil campaign now.
What do you
Yes.
mean evil?
I mean, you did all want to be pirates.
Pirates aren't
is what
necessarily
you
chaotic
voted on.
evil. A lot of them are Robin Hood types.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I mean,
But, you know.
wait. How are we evil when we saved and helped a little
They keep playing for
girl
this.
reunite
Okay.
Morally,
Okay.
morally
Abyssal
peculiar.
bloodline, blood rager,
Yes,
literal demon,
yes,
drow,
yes.
um,
A furry. You could say it.
Furry. Like,
He's a
me is the only
vigilante.
good member of your party. Like,
I'm
honestly.
chaotic.
Why
good.
me,
What are you talking
me is
about?
our protagonist.
Me, yeah, me
I'm
is the
main
hero.
character. He's not a hero.
Well, I'm saying, like, in the setup, me's the hero, Arcus is the big guy, Verlaine is the woman. I guess.
There's two. She's the one.
No, here's the thing. Alma is
a
the
drown.
Lancer. So far, she's far more interesting. And then,
Wow.
I guess Ice Steel's the sneaky one. He hasn't really done a lot yet.
She's a vigilante, so we'll see.
Me
It's an
is
interesting set.
the
Characters.
the team heart, but that's not
Yeah.
a woman.
Ah.
So extra based.
I'm the comic relief that dies.
No.
You're not the comic
we
relief,
will.
we
You're the comic
select
relief that
you-
can't die, technically.
Yes.
He's our Flash from Justice League. If he dies, we
As I-
turn evil.
Yeah. I have stuff
Oh my god.
Assuming
prepared for
you
our
already
game
aren't.
with various of your characters.
Morally-
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, morally peculiar, not flat out evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, friend.
Fred?
Friend. Oh, I gotta get my sheet open. Anyway,
Okay.
so we left off, we found these people, and
They're taking us to their village.
dude, it takes 2 seconds for me to open the sheet. Calm down.
I'm here.
I already had it open.
Ah, it hurts.
All right, so
I have limited
Um,
time today, by the way.
how limited?
Up to 3 p.m. So,
So-
Time is it for you
a
now?
little more than 3 hours, 3 hours and a half.
That's perfect.
perfect time.
great.
We don't
That's
we don't
probably
need another
gonna
8-hour
end
session.
Please no. Ugh.
I think the longest we had was on Things Better Left Bed, when it was the turning point where the party half the party would have stayed in Dradari and the rest would have continued. It was close to 6 hours.
Yeah, it was
If I
something. It was
remember.
like 5.5, 5:40, something like that.
5:40, something like that. And we were speeding things up. Imagine if we weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have pushed to reach that point if you guys weren't like, oh yeah, we want to leave right away. If you wanted to
Mhm.
stay longer, I would have just been like, okay, we'll do this another day.
don't worry. I stay.
I need to mute him.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna mute him just in
Qué
case.
complicado
I
ahorita.
don't want private things to be recorded. of.
Yeah, I can't understand Spanish too well, but it's
I mean,
we do it out of a
I can't-
courtesy because it's his family and it's family's private stuff.
yes, we courtesy mute you.
It's not like, oh, his
Uh,
family's talking, mute him. It's, oh, his family's talking to him. Let's mute him out of respect.
Anyway, I mean, I don't
Oh.
think I need to justify my actions.
Lizzie
I'm
type-
allowed to be the asshole.
Oh, you're also the DM. It's fine. Anyway, yes.
So as you guys are all traveling, I think you guys said and did everything you wanted to do last session, because I know
Ye-
Alma did her
Ritual
thing,
fishing.
which only
Is missing a finger.
yeah, and Arcus is like, yo, she's missing a finger.
I
Huh.
didn't say that out
That's
loud. He
fair.
just noticed.
Well, yeah, but like you very clearly.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Like, oof,
No,
What,
missing a fingy.
I mean,
what'd you do? What did you do?
I told him that I can talk about it later.
Yeah,
Do I have
she-
anything to cover up my hand? No, I don't.
You're wearing clothes. Just
I
hide
think
your
you
hand
do
in a
have-
pocket.
Yeah, wearing clothes, basic clothes. So let's say I teared up a part of my shirt and tied up the left hand
Welcome back, Sil.
until I get proper treatment when we reach the camp.
Okay.
What finger?
The little one from the left hand.
She
How do you
Yakuza'd
the
herself.
pinky?
No.
Okay, here's what you do though. You pull a
Mhm.
Napoleon and you just stuff that hand into your shirt constantly. Never take it out. I'm
And then in
glad-
combat, you look like a badass when you're just having your hand in your pocket.
Exactly.
Mhm.
The swashbuckler. All right.
And you pull it out and you give him the stubby finger guns.
No.
Intimidation check.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Arcus is going to cover for Alma because us abyssal folk have to stick together.
Us abyssal vocab.
Cringe.
No,
Demons.
not cringe. We're
not
not
a
even
demon.
human. Oh, I'm half human. That's not fair. All right. So moving racist. So do you know how you spell racist? All right.
What time of the day is it now?
Night.
Like late afternoon?
Oh yeah, it's like late afternoon, early evening at this point. It
Okay.
is. Let's see. Hold on. Let's consult the clock. 1700 hours.
And
So
what
that's
day were
like
we?
5 o'clock.
21 of winter, I think, or 22.
Oh, let me double check.
Let me type that down because that's important.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's-
it's the 21st of winter.
21st of winter.
Hmm.
You and your
Interesting.
weird tidally locked planet. That's super interesting.
No, it's not tidally locked at all.
That was literally the word you used. Anyway, moving
I
on.
don't think I ever called it tidally locked. Because if for it to be tidally locked, wouldn't it have to not rotate?
Yeah. So the same.
Yeah.
You're facing the planet at all times.
No, you're not. It's not facing the planet at all times.
Oh, okay.
It's the planet obstructs the sun during the winter,
Oh, all right.
so there's no direct sunlight.
And
during
then
winter.
the moon rotates out and faces
Yes,
faces
Empty
space.
space.
The final frontier. I'm gonna tidally lock you in your room when you and me have an argument about your failing academic career again. I'm not gonna lie, knowing Sylveon, I thought that was gonna go into a completely different direction, but I'm glad it just went into domestic disturbance.
Is it sad that I read that in his
down.
voice? I just imagined him saying that. It's like, yeah, that's about right. But anyway,
Why do we all share
so
a
as-
brain cell? I'm sorry. Yes, continue. We're walking.
so as you guys are all traveling, I'm gonna say everyone else in the party other than Arcus, go ahead and make a perception check. And Alma, if you want to hide your hand injury, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Perception and Slay of Hand.
Oof, 27.
Base
27 is my perception. 23 is my perception.
Base
And
3.
24 for my Slay of Hand with a natural 20.
Nice.
Real quick, DM.
Mhm.
Do natural 20s count for skills or only combat here?
No, that's Ray's rule. According to Pathfinder, Nat 20 is only an automatic success
In combat.
for
Yeah.
attack rolls and combat maneuver
That's
checks.
technically how it is in D&D, but a lot of people just like, oh, you got an at 20, I'll let it slide. And like, but that's not the rules. It just means you got a 20.
Sometimes it's like if someone rolls a nat 20, but they're like technically like 1 or 2 short of meeting the DC, I'll give it to them anyway.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
when it's like an opposed skill check thing, I'm usually like, nah.
Okay. I just wanted for clarification on the rules. It was an actual question instead of just.
All right. So
I
your
mean-
drow eyes, Sylveon, you see Alma wrapping up her finger in what appears to be a torn piece of clothing and shoving her hand into her pocket.
What do my elf eyes see, Willy Winker?
And no one else is able to spot this. Me, you do find a crab on the beach as you're walking by.
Brent?
It kind of like walks sideways, turns to you, and sticks its claws up in the air.
I pick it up.
Like the
Right.
like the tractor.
Okay.
Make like a dexterity check to pick it up without it pincing your finger.
He's a plant. How hard could that hurt?
Fuck.
All right, you stick your I guess you stick a little planty finger right in its mouth, and it pinches your finger. It hurts a little bit, but it's too small to actually damage you. Given that a creature of its size does 1d2 minus 3 damage, I believe. So yeah.
So very nice, friend. I'll put him back down.
All right, you put him back down. He starts to skittle away under a rock.
Money.
Money.
Sylveon wanted to talk.
Oh, well, I mean, go for it.
Sorry.
So-
That was
Lizzie's
So
back.
after this happens,
Lizzie, roll perception.
Yeah, sorry.
Perception.
The most
Perception.
roles kill in the game.
Perception. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to mute. I'm not muted right now, right?
No, we can hear you.
Okay.
I can't hear him.
I can't-
oh,
I can't
that's because
hear
I
you.
have him muted.
Yeah. We muted you out of
Uh.
courtesy because it's your family talking.
We can hear you. Oh, you
Yeah,
don't see anything. Oh,
Okay.
I don't see shit.
Okay.
I still you see me putting a crab down and it scuttling under a rock.
Hmm.
so Verlaine approaches Alma from behind,
Mhm.
and kind of like while walking past her, bumps into her shoulder, making her like pull the hand out of her pocket again, and she just looks at her and is like, "Oh, you got pinched by a crab as well?"
Ah, I got hurt back at the ship when the attack happened. It's nothing. I will treat it when we get in the camp of these people.
All right, go
Roll
ahead
for
and make
bluff
a
check.
bluff check, and Verlaine make an opposed sense motive check.
You just got called out for a bluff check by 2 DMs. Roll twice and take lower result. Fuck you. Right, what is my sense motive? Give me 1 second. I forgot to open my character sheet. My sense motive is not good enough. Hmm.
Ooh,
All right.
you only. Okay.
So you don't actually remember like looking at Alma's hands before or noticing if she ever got like hurt or injured before. So you're like, oh yeah, sure. I guess that's a thing that could have possibly happened.
That
And
checks
she-
out.
Nothing about her tone of voice, indicates that she might, to you at least, that she might be lying.
What?
I'm going to narrow my eyes at her. Does detect magic do anything for this?
No.
No, I'm just gonna say, well, if you're such a clumsy fighter, we should probably get you a pair of gloves. Or perhaps a prosthetic soon, if you keep going like that.
Oof, the
I will
French
be
girl
fine.
being
She-
snarky.
Besides, if you saw how we fought at when that kraken appeared and the other weird creatures, I think I did all right.
Verlaine thinks herself back, I tied myself to a big guy in fear and started screaming like a little girl, but no one noticed, so I'm good. He just goes, well, I hope you're not as much of a clumsy dancer as you're a fighter. And she like mocks you by like offering you a hand to dance and then turns around and leaves, honing to us and like, and then just walks off.
As
One
you
of
move
the
away,
hunters turns around to you and says,
Oh.
what did you say about a kraken?
The Kraken fought the dragon.
Literally mentioned this when I first talked to you.
Oh, right. A kraken. Are you sure it was a kraken?
I'm gonna call.
Well,
Look, it had a
well,
lot
yeah,
of tentacles. It was a big octopus. I'm going to call it a kraken.
It also ate the captain of the ship and a lot
And
of
it-
other people.
Oh.
Took his
Sorry for
sword.
your
I
loss.
wanted that. I'm sorry. Continue.
It took his sword. I want it. Meh.
I wanted the parrot as a friend.
Yeah,
I wanted his head.
I like that. I like that parrot. We vibed on the same wavelength. I'll never forget how he said, "You're an idiot." It's from what to know.
So as you
blue.
call out Arcus, you hear like the kind of like rustling in the jungle of some sort of like creature moving through the bushes.
Could it be Hollywood a cracker?
You gonna actually say that?
Yeah, sure. Like, what are the odds? Is it the bird?
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check to try to see if you can ascertain what this thing is
It's a +5.
off in the bushes.
Don't fuck me.
Do I have it already uploaded? Okay, I do. All right,
I love it. Don't fuck me. Fuck.
Arcus,
Uh,
in the dim light amongst the
I got one eye. Leave me alone.
in the thick underbrush, you're pretty certain you see a bird.
Or maybe is it a plane? Considering you're
It's Superman. Gonna walk over there, get out a little. I assume we have some kind of food on us. We've been staying here for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we killed that pig. Like, Paul, bird, is that you, bird? I don't think we ever got the parrot's name. It's Gator Run. Oh no! Wait, now he's my Gator. Anyway, he's like walking over to the brush with like a little food handout.
Do you have diplomacy?
It's not a skill or skill points in it, but I have charisma 3.
All right, go ahead and make a charisma check then.
It's better. Better
Okay.
than 1.
So as you guys are all walking around, and Arcus, you stroll on up here. I'll go ahead and actually, for the sake of making room, I'll go ahead and remove all your tokens. Boop. So as the rest of them are walking, you kind of start to walk up the side. And a few of you see Arcus do this. He walks up with a piece of like whatever food you have,
Jerky.
and you're gesturing, so like jerky, and you start like wiggling it towards a bush, and then people think you're crazy. And then something appears from out of the bush.
Ah, shit. You are not a parrot.
The large aquatic-looking humanoid shakes its head, and little droplets of water kind of spray off, sort of like a dog. As it does so, it makes odd gurgling sounds that you can't translate.
Mahalo. I'm just gonna toss the jerky at him, like underhanded toss. Like
You toss the jerky at it. It catches it in its hand.
Back away slowly.
It inspects the item of food you have tossed it. And it takes a bite out of it. All right.
Do any of us see this?
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
you see it very clearly. Just kind of step out from the bushes. So before you, to get a better description, is this kind of like dark, blue to gray skinned fishman, similar to the type that attacked your boat. This one stands at about 4'10" and doesn't carry any primitive weapons on it, but however is decorated with like sort of what almost appears to be garments with like seashells and beads and other things kind of like tied together in these like leather straps like strapped around its like waist and arms.
Can I talk to it?
maybe this is Fred.
This is our Vegeta.
I will speak in Toran.
All right, you
Can
speak
I speak in Toran? And I'll say, greetings, friend.
That's my line.
All right, the creature looks towards you. As this thing becoming very evident, just kind of like starts stepping out a little way from the tree line. Lena immediately, gets defensive and puts herself between it and Emily. Willem steps forward and says, "That thing's kind of like those dead bodies that we saw wash up. What is that? Can you
Well,
speak to it?"
if it comes closer, it's going to be a lot more like those dead bodies we found. And Valane draws her sword.
Yeah, this one seems not as
Hostile.
as hostile as the others that attacked the ship. He seems different.
You say it is not hostile. Have you seen that face? That should be physical assault.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry.
All right, the creature's gonna make a sense motive check. Okay, he doesn't know you're insulting him.
Same. Actually, can I timely inspiration him? So you understand what I'm saying?
I should have gotten Aquan as
Sure.
a language. Fuck.
No, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna waste the spell.
I didn't even
Uh,
know fish people were language.
Me summoned Goodberry, and by
Yeah.
me I mean our plant friend.
Here, friend, are you hungry? I'm going to slowly approach the fish person holding out 5 good berries.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Zogler approves.
Diplomacy. Charisma. Let's go. I'm a plant man that's good at talking to people.
Are you though?
17.
No, you are. Holy shit.
So the creature seems a little like apprehensive at first, but when it sees you walk forward presenting your gift, it stands up and slowly approaches you and takes one of the large sort of like baseball sized good berries from your hand. He slowly takes a bite out of it while staring you dead in the eye. And the creature nods its head approvingly.
Nice. I will eat a good berry like while looking at it, just like shake my head like, yeah, it's tasty. I think this is Fred.
Well.
He didn't respond in Toran, right? He didn't seem to understand.
No, he looked at you, but he didn't make any kind of like response or indicate that
Okay.
he understood what you said.
I'll speak in Abyssal just in case as well. Do you understand?
I imagine Abyssal
The
sounds
creature
like...
looks at you and kind of like his eyes go wide as he stares Alma like returns your stare with like a odd kind of intensity. The creature takes a step back briefly.
I will raise my hands and I'll speak in Toran again. Do not be afraid. We mean you no harm.
I imagine Abyssal sounds like fucking Sauron in Lord of the Rings.
Kind of. Abyssal is basically a language that's only ever spoken by fiends, Naturans, and Voidwalkers.
Yeah.
So typically not good things.
And things that are partially fiend. Anyway,
Yes.
like 2/5 of the cast.
Yes. Totally not an evil party.
Morally peculiar. It's fine.
What are you talking
So-
about? We're not
Oh.
evil. Smile.
So the creature kind of like straightens itself out a bit and stands almost in like a more formal position, and you hear a series of gargling noises before it stares back at Alma, and you hear it start to speak in something that at least Alma and Arcus can understand. God tongue.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Alma. That's a good sign. I think we have a minion. He says in common.
I will point at me, and by me I mean our plant friend, and I'll say,
Oh God.
friend. And then I'll point at him and I'll say, friend. I'll at the creature and I'll say, friend. In Abyssal.
In Abyssal.
Yes.
Does Abyssal even have the word for friend?
Friend. You. Forgive. Not accustomed. Not accustomed. You. Godkin. It gestures out its hand, pointing towards Alma.
I'm not sure I understand what he means.
He
He
wants
asked you if you're gay,
yeah.
bro.
To
God.
Alma.
you want?
No! I've seen where this goes.
I mean, him and I both do have tentacles. So.
No!
Let's go!
Be right back. Getting bleach.
Yeah, you better run.
Okay. I didn't understand what he said.
He's asking
so
you if you're God kin. You're kin to the gods.
Akin to the gods.
You're
I'll
related
shake my
to
head.
gods.
Of course.
No!
And I'll.
Didn't you watch Ghost? No. Rewind. Didn't you
Del
watch
Dorado, bro.
Ghostbusters? Whenever someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
Yeah, bro,
Thanks,
Del
Oz.
Dorado, exactly.
No, I'll shake my head and I'll say, in abyssal, slowly in abyssal, so he can understand. No, I am not akin to gods.
Raises his hand in Abyssal. I am. Not lying. He is a descendant of Baphomet.
True, but Baphomet doesn't exist in this universe.
What?
So
Uh-oh.
Baphomet's basic. Baphomet would be like in real life saying, "I'm akin to Zeus." It's like, okay, but is Zeus real?
All right, well, Minotaurs came from somewhere.
Zeus!
Okay, so I shake my head and I'll say that I'm not akin to gods. Or to a god.
Well,
Slowly on abyssal, so he can understand better.
insert whatever appropriate demon lineage here for Minotaurs.
I'm akin to your mama, easy.
Oh, wait. That makes just cousins. Or siblings.
Father?
You get back from the milk?
Father
of lies.
Come in
disguise.
There we go.
Once a session has
The
to happen.
All right,
Autism
someone
begins.
check that off on your bingo card. Like,
Your cum will last.
That's the middle square. That's literally the middle square.
It's like middle square is somebody just says "father of lies" with no context.
Right.
All right. So
Very
as
good.
you say that, the creature seems to relax a little bit and take a less narrow pose. You speak God tongue, priest?
That's fair. That's fair.
I will speak in abyssal. I speak the tongue, but I'm not a priest. My mother was kind of one. Religious, I mean. I got taught the language from her, from my mother.
All right.
Meanwhile, all they're hearing is just the thing when Frodo looks at the ring.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
basically
just looking back and forth. Like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah, because everyone else is basically hearing like here. Do I have a?
Do I
thing for
risk it
this?
here? Do I do a sassy baka thing on this thing?
Where is it? Oh yeah. So basically, what everyone hears when Alma speaks is like,
I mean, Arcus can understand.
Yeah, it's literally the ring. Yeah.
and then the fishman just responds with,
Okay.
Like what? You guys don't know Abyssal? Chad pose.
I will turn my head to Arcus, and actually no, I'll use telepathy to talk to Arcus. What do you think we should do with this guy? He doesn't seem to be dangerous.
I think we should bring him along. Be
Yeah,
sufficient.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
If he's not going to attack us, why not?
Doesn't seem to want to attack us. I will.
It's just one. How?
I will ask him one last thing in Abyssal. Which god are you referring to?
what? Me?
which only one God.
True
Then-
Christian Chad.
Who is the god you are referring to? What is his name?
He is God of the deep. Name.
Father of lies.
I
God
mean,
dang it.
I would approve.
Father of Deep.
Yeah, Lizzie cut you off. Was there an actual name
Okay.
after Father of Deep?
He said
No,
he
it's the
said
father of
name
lies.
is forbidden. He is the god of the deep.
It was the
God
Kraken.
of the Deep. I will ask him what is his
Or
symbol.
the dragon.
What symbol does the god have?
The creature kind of like tilts its head a little bit and scratches it.
Not understand. What
Hmm.
symbol?
Do I do the sassy baka here with all people watching? I don't think so. I will tell him, don't worry. We can talk about this later. Come with us. Come with and join friend. And I'll point at me. And by me, I mean our plant friend.
That will never get old.
I will do a gesture with my
Right.
hand to come with us.
Make a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy check. Toot-toot-toot-toot.
Ooh, that's good.
Nice.
Okay, I will follow the priest child.
Priest child. Interesting.
Don't question it.
Hmm.
Let's just go.
Okay, I guess as he follows, I'll speak to Arcus with telepathy. Do you know of any gods of the deep that this creature referred to?
Nope. Probably don't. I don't have religion. Nope, no
You're not.
skills.
Okay. So you're not really into religion, right?
I had my fill of religion as a child.
What kind?
The abyssal kind. Why do you think it turned into a 4-meter tall minotaur?
What?
You were literally. Oh no, you weren't there. Never mind.
Whoa. It's like,
never
oh
mind.
right, you weren't there for that.
I
That
assume a
didn't happen,
large person
actually.
doubles your size, right? So 2 meters becomes 4 meters.
Yeah.
6
Sure,
feet becomes
something like
12
that.
feet.
12 feet like a T-Rex.
Yeah. He does
feet,
become a
isn't it?
large creature, yes. He takes up
Okay.
4 squares.
So were you like in a sect of some sorts with your family?
Systemic worship of demons, yes. I kind of escaped that
Demons.
life. Well, I had a plan of it being Baphomet worship, because that works with the orc thing, but apparently he doesn't exist!
Oh, unfortunate. Just like poor Albion in another campaign
So,
where he thought Aurori existed.
well, okay, the Church of the Old Gods does exist. Though.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
So there can be a mythos and teachings. It's not an actual entity that exists in this realm.
Okay, well,
So you couldn't be like a cleric of Baphomet because there is no Baphomet to give you cleric powers.
alright, well, there you
Like
go.
the religion
Okay.
exists.
The old gods, then. Okay, gotcha.
So as we move, I'll ask
You can bark
Arcus-
to a tree that isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
How apt of the
So-
dog person.
You get 1 GP for that. That was pretty good.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
I will. Sorry. Yes, Sylvan.
I will now proudly present to you, my dear friends, the official D&D Things by Not Buried and Sales of Vengeance as for bingo card that I've just made.
Oh, let's
my
go!
God.
Where is it?
Oh
Where is it?
no.
It is in VC text.
There we go.
Oh no.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Weave
Weave
shit.
shit. Hello,
romance
romance
option. Follower game. Oh, that's one. Overthinking rules. Rules lawyer. Sorry,
Racism.
so
Someone is late. Oh, true. Sorry, I was muted.
Misread rules.
Misread
Nat
rules,
20
nat
free
20.
spin. Nat 1. Okay, we've got most of these logged
Oh,
off
come
now.
on.
Gator,
come
got that one
on.
Bury the
too.
light. Roll for
Diplomacy.
diplomacy.
Roll
Oh, come on. Those are
record
too generic. Come on.
Meat
Oh,
Jack.
we did that one too.
I guess good berry.
Colgate Smile.
Smile.
Subscribe to Madness 20.
Nano machines and
I
father
love
of
how,
lies.
how it's like scuffed and like cutting into like the other.
Congratulations, children. Remember that you get another platinum piece for whenever I do a one shot. That's two you have. Remember
I'm
them.
saving.
Oh, I should have. Fuck! I should have put like you get 1 GP as a fuck. I should have put it as a fucking.
All right,
space.
I'm saving
Oh, no,
this and I'm
okay.
opening it up in Paint.
Okay, but we need different bingo cards each if we actually want to play bingo. So I have to make a whole bunch of these.
We need
Yeah.
to make a randomly generate like bingo
Yes.
card like app
Actually, I'm
thing.
gonna Google for that. Can bingo generator?
Well, anyway, back to the thing.
The
guess
worst
we're
I
going
can
to-
co-
So as we move, Arcus, I will keep talking to you telepathically, and I'll ask you. So why did you leave the religious sect that you were part into?
Hold on. Real quick before you get into that,
Yes.
Lizzie, you started to say something.
Yeah.
probably nothing important. I was gonna say something about, then I realized it will have been Lizzie complaint, so never mind.
You gotta do it now.
Artificially keeping people from getting bingo. Very uncool.
Actually, that was the
we
joke.
got a nat
So-
1 and a nat 20.
Oh yeah, Lizzie's saying F you. That's probably one of them.
Sorry, it's muted. Rules lawyer. Someone is late. Racism. Lizzie complains. Follower. Did we get a follower? Does this count?
Yes.
I'm asking the DM, not you.
This
Yeah, I
this
mean-
does not count as gaining a follower. no.
Okay, weeb shit.
There is
Seriously.
a person who is following you temporarily.
Okay.
Don't listen to him. We did the juggler thing now.
No,
we have
permanently,
we
no.
acquired a companion.
No.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I crossed out all those with red X's. Okay. Yeah, Lizzie, do your thing. What were you gonna ask? I want to know. Role play,
Nothing.
please.
It. No.
Okay. I tried. I said the magic word and it didn't happen. So,
Command word. Do something.
command word pretty please with sugar on top. I literally can demonic blood. Fucking demon worship. Like, I love my parents and my grandparents and all that, but that shit was a little too weird for me. So I left, and now I can turn into a monster, and it's kind of fucking with my psyche.
Nice.
Like, I'm not a monster, okay? I could just turn into one. Leave me alone about it. Why can't people just understand that?
Well, what isn't the monster is subjective.
I
Why
get-
were you
Says
in that
the
sect?
actual demon. Sorry. Continue.
That's funny. I like it.
Why were you in that sect then? Just because your parents said so, or were you seeking like power or something?
It was systemic. I was
Just
born into it. My mom was born into it. Her dad was born into it. His granddad was born into it. His grandma was born into it. We're just born into the cult. It's a cult. Cults work that way.
I see.
And then I left,
I will.
and now I'm a pirate because I have no life skills outside of taking
Oh
things
my
from
fuck,
others.
Okay. So if you copy this link into your browser and open it, you should get one of the 30 random generated variations of the bingo card because I now made a proper one. So we can actually play bingo. If you click it,
Oh,
you will
here we
get
go.
one random
Okay.
one, and you can click the field you wanna like cross off, and that
Plus one
gets
GP,
like,
father of lies, I guess
Yeah.
good Barry. And a machine son, misread rules, bury the late weep
I
shit.
don't know
Subscribe.
how this is played.
Free space.
You just click on it, and if you get one, in a
Whenever
row,
it
you-
happens, you just cross it off.
Yeah.
20 Colgate. You mentioned Gator. All right, hey, I'm 2 out of 3 there. We just gotta get subscribed. And okay, this is great.
Yeah.
All right, you know what we should do? implement this into the game where it's a permanent, like, when you complete the bingo card,
Yeah.
you get like, I don't know, something. You get plus
You
some
get
health
1
back. I
GP.
don't know.
You get
Yeah,
one
no.
ASI. No, that's a little too powerful.
Okay.
Let's see.
I won't ask Arcus anything else for now. Not pressure him because this seems sensitive matter for him.
You would get the impression that it's not sensitive. He's just like
Ah,
overreacting about it because he disguises trauma with comedy.
okay.
He's just being silly and overreacting about it, like I do
Okay,
in real life.
okay, Sylvian, calm down.
Or two
Do I
peas at a
get the
pop.
sense that you are fed up with religious things?
Not really. He's kind of fine with religion. He just doesn't want to be involved in worshiping anything.
1 sec.
Okay.
Because that literally
Good to
led to
know.
him turning into a demon. Well, at least that's how he sees it. He doesn't realize that it's just part of him being a blood rager.
Good to know that he feels like this. So for now, I won't pressure him with any more questions. And I guess I'll keep moving.
Moving back to the rest of the party. Got a fish, man.
The fishman already is
All
here. I saw him talking with the rest. With the
Oh,
lady
well-
and the guy.
That's fair.
With Willem and Very, I think. is their names.
Yeah, yes, Very and Willem.
Okay.
Don't save that. There we go. God, that's so funny. I love this bingo card already. Thank you, Sylveon. D&D idiot bingo! Oh no!
If you want to like replace fields of funnier things or things that happen more frequently, this is just something that came up to me like quickly. I don't fucking
Free
know.
space
If you
is
have better-
I
usually
mean, we can
in
make
the
a
middle.
customized one for each campaign, but
Yeah.
I think this works.
Free space is usually in the middle though, but whatever.
It gets
This is-
randomized. I can't like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying that's normally a rule, right? At least-
I'm gonna make one for S4 for next Sunday, not like in 2 days, but the week afterwards. I'm just gonna most of the fields are just gonna be like Gator, like abusing Nathan. We're gonna have free space. It's just Nathan gets abused.
Anyway. So I guess we're walking back with the party unless they have objections to a fishman.
Yeah, I guess. Does anyone like to attempt to assassinate and or cook the fishman as you are traveling?
Can I roll
Uh,
if Kevin would jump through a portal and
no.
hits him and then disappears again?
Which one's England?
No.
Shit. Alright. You got lucky this time, fish boy.
Actually, I will ask Willem. Do you have run-ins with these creatures? Like this guy?
Well, not typically. Occasionally, we see fish folk coming up from onto the beaches. They always run away, and none of them look quite like that. They're usually, well, not, well,
Talkative.
not like that.
So, for the negative intelligence guy, he's gonna have a moment of clarity. Because of his wisdom. Alright, so. These guys attacked our boat, the Stormcaller. Then, after they attacked, the Kraken thing showed up. This guy says he worships a thing called the God of the Deep. Gonna put 2 and 4 together and make 5. And say that the Kraken is the God of the Deep they worship. Boom, I'm a genius.
Not
You know-
so sure about
Very stares at you and is like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Willem looks at you for a really long time, and you can tell that his brain cells are melting away as he's trying to comprehend what you just said.
You know, I am slightly worried that you are the competent one of the party.
He literally has no life skills besides taking things from others.
I'm more concerned that you consider him to be the competent one.
That is what I just said. Maybe you are the competent one now.
I really hope not.
Don't worry, friends. I think you're all compoted.
Well, you are
As you, me.
composed.
Me, you're the heart and soul of this team.
Not as you, me.
You see
have-
Lena pull her child in close, says, "Ah, Emily, this is why you should stay in school." But Mom, school's boring.
Yeah, you could turn out like me. School's boring. I never went to school. Look how big and strong I am.
School is not boring. Knowledge can make you strong.
Can somehow cast magic without intelligence.
All right. So as the hours pass, whoop. You don't have any more run-ins beyond the occasional crab who steps in front of your way.
Look like crab.
Looks at the mother
talk
and
like
smile.
people.
Crab people, crab.
Crab.
Wait, what's that from?
South Park.
How common are
Fuck,
crabs?
I have
in the actual
no
play?
idea, and I'm
That's
scared
it's
right
from
now.
South
It's from
Park with
South
the
Park.
metrosexual crab people.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
The-
of
crab.
course,
see.
of course.
The
I
crab
see.
people were weak and inferior to humans, so they started the metrosexual craze to make them effeminate and weak, so that the crab people could take over.
I actually don't know this.
What?
I
Wait,
saw
No,
from a
that
YouTube
sounds-
video. That's from
That
South Park.
sounds like fucking conspiracy theory that you hear in school nowadays. Not gonna
It sounds like an Alex Jones conspiracy theory, but that was the
Alright.
plot of the episode.
They appeared in the game
Uh,
as well.
How
Oh,
many hours passed?
The Witcher.
Oh, where
Maybe?
the cap-
Oh,
Yo, look
I
at
know
that.
Seems
what it is.
familiar.
Siren Village.
This
Takes you a grand total of here. I'll go ahead.
Are we gonna get assaulted by a scorpion again?
4 hours before you eventually reach their village.
Okay,
Since
you're
resolution
all
is
traveling
scuffed. I have to
Is it?
reload. Yeah,
it looks fine for
Try
me.
just zooming in and out until it fixes itself.
it I have to close it. It bugged
Oh,
out.
no,
And anyway,
Beatrice is
continue,
dead.
continue.
All right.
I
I
started
only-
looting
um,
Alma's body.
I only played Witcher 3 for 3 hours, but this looks like one of those towns. Maybe? I don't know.
It might be. I genuinely don't know.
I don't know.
This
I'm-
is just one of the generic backgrounds I have for villages and whatnot.
Fair enough.
No,
It-
it's,
it is villagey.
scuffed.
Sylveon, change your thing
Yeah,
to
we-
Verlaine.
Zoom in and out.
I did. It's still scuffed. Anyway, let's move.
Thank you.
Free.
I just see pixels. And anyway. So
Generic
where
townland,
I
it's
guess
fine.
it's
Here.
late night.
Let's go. Let's go put you back. Okay, let's put you back over here. Did that change anything?
No,
Shit,
it
I should have
doesn't
put
matter.
I should have
doesn't
put I
matter,
blood
let's
rage on the
continue.
bingo. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, it's gonna be on the next
That'd
one.
be
I
a
swear.
pretty good one.
I'll be on the next one.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest. Should also be. Oh my god, I'm actually bad at this. Holy shit.
Alright,
Oh,
write all
yeah,
these
that's
ideas
like-
down.
Gold redacted. Bad
I'm
news,
gonna-
citizen.
I'm gonna write these down quickly.
Yeah. Alright, so we arrive at the
Tiny,
town.
Alright. You arrive.
Little shanty village.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me more about that.
So as you kind of like pull into town, no one is like particularly like. I guess first off, you
Mhm.
see like other people and stuff like long before you reach any of the buildings. They're kind of just like milling about, like doing typical things, farming like animals, like small crops, and a few of them like wave at you as you come in. But most people don't really like pay you any mind, like as if it's like just a typical thing for a bunch of strangers to roll in.
No fucks were given that day.
Effectively. A few people that do like have like bows and arrows across their back pay like a little bit more attention. One of them comes up and talks to Willem briefly as you come in, and after about like a couple seconds of exchanging words that you cannot overhear, the person runs off. Willem turns to the rest of you and is like, well, it might not look like much, but this is the Crestfall settlement.
You know,
If
last week it was my turn for sniffles. Now it's Sylveon. It's spreading.
if you need a place to stay, there's probably a barn somewhere we could put you up. There's not a whole lot of housing. Not a lot of people come here to, well, for very long periods of time. Most people just come trading or to refuel.
Refuel?
Oh yeah, there's a few natural gas veins that some traders came by earlier to try to make into alchemical fuels.
And here I thought because you get attacked by fishmen, maybe you were trading in fish oils.
Oh, we do. I mean, we do trade in a variety of goods like that too. I don't know.
I
It's
was
not really
making
my
a
job. You'd
joke.
have to talk to one of the traders. He points down an area where there's a series of like buildings with like open faces where it appears people are like selling like food and other
It's-
goods to
It's
the other
Cetus.
villagers.
It's just Cetus.
I
Do you
don't
have
know.
any
What?
Warframe. Cetus.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, basically
We
like
all
Cetus.
left.
Except
that's the
they're
other
not
one.
chopping up
Oh,
the blubber from a giant meat tower.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Warframe's weird, but I love it.
excuse you.
Don't worry about it.
this
Krakata!
is about it.
Is there any
Um,
medical tent around here, Mr. Willem?
Yeah, there is an area that sells medical supplies right down there. He points to basically like the same spot, and there's a what looks to be a small apothecary shop of this like elderly woman that sells seems to be selling like
And-
bottled medicine.
And the doctor?
Well, by your standards, no, we don't exactly have a doctor.
Hmm. And what about any points of interest around around the settlement, and maybe the island? How
Well,
big is this island?
I mean, it's fairly large. I don't know if anyone's ever mapped the whole thing before, but I would not consider it to be safe to just wander off alone. It's, well, as you've already seen, there's quite a few dangerous animals on this island. Most of them stay
Yeah.
well clear of the village, but if you're not
Maybe
carrying
you
around a
guys-
torch or some sort of fire, they might just attack you.
Maybe you guys need a group of adventuring cartographers.
Cartographers.
Cartographers?
Or cartographers.
What does word mean?
Meanwhile, somewhere else,
Maybe-
yeah, I feel like someone's
Yes.
talking about us.
Cha!
Acha! Yo, that's going on the bingo card.
Fucking A.
Oh my god.
I love our groups. Our groups are so great.
I don't know if we will stay and how long we will stay, but maybe we can help with mapping out the island a bit for you. Maybe clear a few threats along the way.
Why? We don't want to
Oh.
stay here for long. Why would you offer that? Are you high?
Do we really have anywhere else to go? We already reunited the mother with her daughter. Are we going to become their guardians now?
We don't actually
No.
have a way to get off the island, do we?
No.
Do
I
we have a
guess
ship?
wait till a ship shows up. Barter for passage.
So, until we find a way out of the
Oh,
island
well,
and
we can-
continue our merry journey, I say we do some kind of work
procure
here.
ourselves some wealth
Well-
before we leave.
Get money.
Yeah.
Sacre bleu.
Well, I
What have I
suppose
gotten
if
myself
you're
for?
looking for work, then the night guard's usually always looking for extra help. Clearing out some of the more dangerous, aggressive animals could definitely be a great service. Might be able to pay you a good amount too. Money's not exactly flowing around here, but for valuable services, we make sure people are well compensated, especially dangerous services.
the rogue. I said acquire wealth, not work for money.
Well, I
love it.
still did tell us that he's a vigilante, right?
I was covered vigilant because that was a lower charge since I actually wasn't vigilantism, but I
I
took
mean-
off people out of the street that were unwanted. So
I mean, you told us
Oh.
in character. That's what I mean on the
Yeah,
path.
oh yeah,
you-
that was it. Yeah.
Okay, so I will push I still forward towards them, towards Willem. Say we also have a man of law here that maybe can help with, keeping things in check around the town.
You see, I saw at the very edge of making actual Chihuahua angry noises when he said that.
All right.
I say almost, not actually Chihuahua angry
Nope,
noises.
it's canon now. Angry Chihuahua.
No,
That's what he is
No.
under the mask.
no.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's a
These are,
chihuahua inside of a human-looking mech.
Man,
What?
yeah.
Pulling
It's
out
like
a
that
couple of
thing from
brothers.
Mars
Men-
Attacks.
I was thinking Men in Black, where like the face opens up and
Yes,
it's just
Men
a
in
Chihuahua.
Black, exactly. Exactly, the chihuahua is just manipulating like, a whole bunch of rods and levers with its paws.
Adorable.
okay.
Lizzie.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You
We have a man
now
of
have
law
a proper
here.
character, enjoy.
Hey, look, I got the mayo splatter, the mayo slinger. You get this.
The mayo
The
slinger.
Mayo Slinger.
Why did he animate it like it was jerking off over the book?
Yo, you don't wanna know what he
my
does to
God.
Easel.
Ray, why do you do this to me?
Is he actually watching, or you're going to make him watch the
Maybe
clip?
he-
I've asked him
It's-
several times.
Weird.
Just said
At
because
this
he's
point, you're
incompetent.
just berating someone who's not even here.
Yes.
Like, come on, my dude.
Shut up, Sheldon.
I'll berate him when he's here or not here. I'll say this to his face. I steal. I'm Harry. I'm scary. I'm a vigilante. I came here to face the threat. Call it up at the ante.
Yeah, Lizzie is now a rapper. Enjoy. Ice is now a rapper.
No. Anyway,
Okay.
law. Back on track. Lawmen help with stuff. Last thing said.
Yeah, so did Willem react to that? To me pushing I still forwards and say that he's a lawman who can help, if anything, to keep things in check. With
So
Law.
Willem kind of like looks at Ice Steel, and he kind of like raises an eyebrows, like, "Well, I see.
seriously.
Seriously. Oh, bingo! Let's go!
Freaking A. Okay. Well, there is a kind of tavern inn, you could say. It usually doesn't see much activity unless traders are in, which doesn't happen too often, but you could get a decent meal there if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do think the village chief will probably want to meet you first.
That's fair. Should I do a Mr.
I-
Krabs voice?
Then to the others. So
Are you saying that in character?
No, I'm muttering to myself out
I-
of character.
I guess we should go meet your village chief first to make our presence known.
Well, I mean, we don't have anything better to do. Also, what do we do about this one? We cannot exactly put him through the entire village. And she points at
Well.
the smelly fish bowl.
Hmm.
You say that, but we very much can.
I mean,
Well,
he's with
if-
us now.
He's following Alma. Let Alma take care of him.
Yeah.
Alright,
that's-
that is a good idea. That is why you are the competent one. and
I
she
don't
pats
think
you on
that's
the
a good
head.
idea at all. Lena.
Me neither, but you heard it. It's Alma's problem.
Oh, brother.
Okay. I will speak to Willem. What do you think our watery friend can stay for until we figure things out?
In the water.
Close to the water.
Because
The
I don't
water?
think it
Well,
will be prudent
I
to
imagine
let
he
him wander
probably
into the
has to
village.
stay hydrated, right?
No, stay
So-
hydrated.
Is that a thing?
Okay.
No.
I'll speak in abyssal to our friend. I will have to stay here in the village. Where will you stay?
In your mom's bedroom. I got him.
I don't know. I can't find my kin. Need to find a kin.
Do you need to be near water?
The creature like nods its head emphatically.
Too dry. Cause suffocation.
He needs to stay in common.
Vacation, no breathing.
Don't give a fuck if I'm breathing. Papa Roach, is that on
my
here?
last resort.
I should
Why are-
I should
why are you
remove
like
Father
this?
of Lies and Bury the Light and just put in musical reference. I think that would
Bury the light deep within.
Well, I say we walk him down to the water. He's saying this in common. He needs to
no,
stay wet.
Yeah, I'll ask Willem, is there any kind of pond around here? Or how something with water? And how far is the beach from
Oh
here?
yeah, sure.
We're on an island. There's water everywhere.
Okay,
I mean-
one, this is starting to get weird. One, why do both of you speak fish? And two, do you really think it's a good idea to leave him in the pond and some random asshole walks up on him and starts stabbing him because he looks out of the water creepily?
They'll say he's a mermaid.
Just
This
put a
is-
just put
that's-
just put a sign next to it. Don't put
Don't
your hands
just-
inside of his mouth or something.
Yeah, don't disturb mermaid.
I don't think
Verlaine-
anyone could mistake him for a mermaid.
Have you ever seen a mermaid?
Verlaine walks
Well,
up to a
no.
house and just...
Are mermaids
Head-
even real?
I hear tales of them.
Are you real?
Are any of
Are
us
any
real?
of us real?
What if this is
James
all a
Bond.
dream God is having, and when he wakes up, our existence ends?
Well, I've seen a siren once, and this thing definitely doesn't look like a siren.
Arcus
I
just has an
think he looks
existential
cute.
crisis.
Shut up.
No, she's right. He's kind of got like a family pet.
A family pet that can probably eat you.
Either way, we should find him somewhere wet.
I'll
Well,
I'll tell him find a place with water to
No.
rejuvenate yourself and come find me in the morning. Come find us in the morning.
When morning?
How will he understand that?
When it's
What time is
brighter.
it now? Do I understand like how close to the night? Is it close to midnight or what?
I
oh yeah.
I assume that the planet gives off at least a semi amount of glow during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when it's a
Okay,
little
I'll tell
brighter.
him. Yeah, I'll tell him when Mayora starts rising. I guess. Is
What-
that what will
stop.
mean to be morning?
Stop throwing concepts humans made up to fish people. What the fuck is wrong with you? He doesn't know what a Mayora is, bro. He's
I don't know.
stupid.
Fishman
He
starts
doesn't-
nodding
If,
emphatically.
if you don't ask, maybe you.
Okay, of course. Mayora is. I mean, everyone knows what Mayora is in this planet.
Mayora
It's
is
like
big, bro.
asking. It's like
Fish
not
people
knowing
don't.
what the sun is. Okay, I'll tell him to come meet us in when Mayora starts rising. I guess so. To hint like when morning comes.
And don't eat town people, please.
I'll say
Actually,
that
we
in a
should
bit.
give him
Why?
some. Actually, we should give him some
Why?
rations.
Give him more good
Our
berry.
people.
All right, a good berry that has like for 24 hours he doesn't go hungry, so he doesn't eat anyway.
Yeah.
Oh right.
He ate an
He's
entire
fine
day. He ate 5 of those. He should probably be dying of overeating right now.
He only ate one,
Loads up
actually.
and pops.
So as the fishman nods
Before-
to you, he. Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Before he goes, I'll ask him his name.
What name?
Where do I have it written down? Oh. So as he starts to walk off and you ask his name, he turns around. The fishman gurgles a bit.
Name? Grunka.
Grunk.
Runka.
Grunko. Let's fucking
Okay.
go.
I'll point
Alright,
to
I'll post it in
myself
text.
and I'll
That is
say
how it's spelled.
Hey,
say Alma.
Grunke.
And that my name is Alma, and then I'll point to me, and by me I mean our plant friend, and I'll
Stop
point
it.
at him and say,
Never.
"Me,
All right.
good
Yeah.
friend."
The word
will
for me
me.
and abyssal is completely different, so there's no confusion there at all.
Okay. You know he's good.
Kulvashtakari me.
That's how I imagine it
What did
sounds.
he say?
I imagine that's what you said, because me is a different word in Abyssal, like for the self.
Is it? Is
Yes, he just said, the DM just said it was.
Yeah.
it? Okay then.
Okay. Anyway,
Goodbye.
Bye.
And
See you
Grunka
soon.
scuttles and scoodles off screen.
Why not Zoidberg?
What?
I don't know. When you said scuttle and scoot, all I could think of was the Zoidberg shuffle.
I
Oh.
don't know what that is.
It's from Futurama. Don't worry about it. He walks sideways like
Emily
a fiddler crab.
waves to the fishman as he leaves. Bye, fish.
Bye, Fred.
His name's Grunk.
See you soon, Grunke.
Anyway, let's not ask why we can talk to the fish man. Where's your chief elder? Or village elder?
You know, I wasn't going to say anything, but now that you mentioned it, yeah, why can you speak to the fishman?
I will look. I'll let Arcus handle this.
Hoisted by my own petard. Fuck. Growing up on the sea, you pick up a few things. Totally lying. I don't even have bluff. Wait, do I? I got a 3 in bluff. But he's a bad liar anyway.
Growing up on the
15?
sea. And by the sea, I mean a town of demon worshippers that like summoning demons or whatever the frick, I don't know. It happened to be coastal, so it's not a
Yeah,
lie.
it was the coastal town. My family knew this tongue. I know this tongue. That's only a half lie.
Where's the stat sheet? What's the sense motive again? Oh, it's not super high. Okay. So he
Alexis?
looks. He's like, oh, I see. Strange. Maybe I just haven't seen enough of them. I rarely even hear them speak. Usually we only catch them like off in the distance.
Yep.
And you said that a group of them attacked your ship?
Well, it wasn't our ship, but it was the ship we were on, so our ship. But yes, they attacked us.
Odd.
Actually, wait.
Never seen them to actually be overtly hostile like that.
Well, actually, we were in the hold, and he'll turn to Lena. Did they attack, or you were above deck? Did they attack, or did the ship attack first? Who was the hostile?
I mean, they just sprang up out of the boat and started climbing up on it. We never saw where they came from, so yeah, I would say they attacked us first.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe we passed through their place or something. Riled them up. And they thought we were aggressive.
Nah, they seem pretty aggressive anyway. This is the first friendly one I've ever seen.
All right. So where do you guys head to now?
To the village elder, I believe we were going.
Oh, okay.
I assume that's where we were going. You guys, where did you want to go?
Yes, we said. I mean, that's the logical thing to do. First, to go to the village chief to introduce ourselves, and then go settle down, I guess, at the inn
All right.
or tavern. But I'll have to go to the medicine first.
So after a little bit of walking, Will eventually brings you up to the village chief. A
He's
rather
beautiful.
large, boisterous man, wearing leather armor with like a lot of like fancy like furs and stuff over the top. You see him like waving to other like random residents and like helping them out and talking to a few of them as he passes. And then when he sees your group in the distance, he immediately sprints forward faster than what you'd expect someone of his size and stature to be able to run.
I'm back.
And you see Very also kind of runs forward to meet him.
Who is this unit? Holy shit.
Daughter, you are back. And Willem! Well, I trust you had a good hunting trip? Yeah, kind of. So, Father, we found some stowaways. Or shipwreck. What's the word? Their ship got destroyed.
Shipwrecked.
Poor shipwreckies. And they're so fragile, fair, kind, innocent people. One of them, like, kind of, he walks up and pats Emily on the head and gives Lena like a pat on the shoulder. Like he comes up to each of you and acts in a very like overtly friendly to the point of uncomfortable way, like from either like giving you like soft pseudo hugs and like the, how do I describe it, like when you like grab someone by the shoulder and just like embrace them like tightly without actually like wrapping all the way around them,
Yeah.
or like giving you like a clap on the cheek. Oh, you must all be so famished and weary from your endeavors. Please, please, let us get inside and give you all a nice hot meal.
It's very thoughtful of you. Thank you very much.
I've been eating good berries for 6
Is it just
days.
me, or is it sus that everybody is so trusting of strangers and they're fucking like, they're so trusting of strangers and they're so friendly? I don't know. They're just like,
But this
yeah,
is
just
what-
join our night watch crew to have over our village.
Not really.
You can
It's
do
like,
sense
okay.
motive. on the
With an
guy if you
isolated
want.
Sure,
village.
2 cents motive.
Isolated village bombarded
No,
by
I'm good.
monsters.
I'm just
Yeah.
speaking totally meta right now, but
I buy
I
this.
mean,
Again, an isolated village on an island that doesn't get a lot of traffic. Why wouldn't they trust other people? It's not like they live in the city where they've
Verlaine-
been taken advantage of.
Verlaine is always sus as fuck of everyone, but she's too tired to care, so I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sure.
I
stab
have
me
a
later,
That's what
flat
I
D20
was
for
thinking
this.
as well. That I'm tired to think
No.
straight from my obedience too. That I cut my fingers.
Absolutely
off.
trust this man.
Nice.
I trust
Arcus
him.
walks up.
Bingo.
Do you trust me?
Arcus
I trust him implicitly. With every
So
fiber of my
Arcus
being.
walks up.
Do you
If
trust me with
anything happened to
every
this
cell
man,
of
I
my-
would kill everyone in this room, including myself. This is now my nugget.
I love this man. I
I've just met you.
have been eating nothing but good berries for the past 2 days. I would very
you
much
not
like
like good berry?
Good berries. Oh, what on earth is
Here,
good
friend,
berry?
you want a good berry? I'll hold out
Oh.
a good berry to him.
All right, you hand him a giant berry. Oh, why, thank you. And he takes a bite of it. It's quite delicious. You can tell without even making a sense motive check, he's lying.
What the fuck?
Wait, is this guy just me? Does he only
Bitch,
like eat meat?
bitch.
Holy shit. Oh my god, this is
Well,
me.
anyway,
Oh.
I'm so sorry for your predicament. Please, did you know perhaps what ship you were riding on? They said they were on the Storm Raider. Oh, Tusker Roy, did he make it back with you?
Everybody starts laughing.
No.
he
Oh.
might be alive. He might be a Jonah.
Mm.
Actually, the Bible doesn't exist here. He's currently in the belly of a large octopus that I'm currently calling a kraken.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. He was quite the dashing fellow. Oh, his stories always entertained the children here. Oh,
And we lost his
By
parrot.
the way,
The saddest part of this entire venture. I'm done.
there
Well-
should be. There were more people with us on the ship that might have survived. Did you by any chance see any more shipwrecked people? Like a guy like a mage and maybe a paladin of some sorts.
A paladin? What would you call a paladin, young lady?
Hmm,
Big guy, heavy
Knight.
armor, shiny.
Big guy, heavy armor, although he took it off to be able to swim. Sword.
Glaive, actually.
Well,
If I
there is
recall.
one person I know of who fancies to use heavy armors, but he's a captain of a different ship. Doesn't come through too often.
Hmm.
Probably not our guy. They
Guess
took off.
we-
They took off with those
Who
water
knows?
walkers.
I hope they are fine.
I don't care.
I mean,
I
they
hope so
helped us.
too.
pull
Tuscaravoy
through.
was always one of my favorite captains that pulled into our port. Well, anyway, let us give you all a nice hot meal, and maybe you could
In fact, he
explain
doesn't care
everything
about
in
his friend
detail.
dying. My suspicion
Appreciate
arises.
that.
People die every day.
My
Eh,
suspicion rises.
If your suspicion arises, you can say so in the party in character, like in a sassy way.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like me's thing. I don't think me would be
Yeah.
like, I don't trust that guy, he's not friend.
I rolled
mean,
a
this
natural
guy,
what is
one.
friend did
Like, I would never say that.
I rolled a
He's
one
not
on sense
stupid.
motive. I trust him implicitly.
I mean, he can, like he at the start he didn't like Arcus.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure he can understand something that someone who wouldn't be friend.
Anyway,
But
food,
yeah.
please. Very hungry for something not good, Barry.
We had centipedes, don't be so biggish.
Oh, bitter.
before they
Me,
will
me
go
looks
to,
visibly upset that people are shit talking his good berry.
It's not me. It's not that they're not
Only-
delicious.
Their good berries are fine.
It's that. See, we mammals like to eat a variety of foods.
Do you
I
know
like
how
your
hard
good
it is?
How
Do
do
you know
you eat
how
my
hard it is
foot in
to-
your ass?
It's like Elmo talking shit. It's like, what? No, you can't say those words.
Actually thinking about it, how many fibers does a good berry have? Yet you would be shitting bricks after a couple of days.
We're gonna kick your ass.
Oh god, why is your elbow good? What the shit? Oh, I hate it.
Thank
Oh
you.
god, why?
Elmo's already been convicted of 7 felonies, but looks like Elmo's about to get up to felony number 8.
Wait.
Okay, one,
Wait. You know what I'm
Wait,
about
what?
to do.
one of you do a Kermit voice and have Elmo fighting Kermit, please.
I actually used to have a really good Kermit the Frog impression, no joke.
I cannot do it and I hate it. I love the
I
Kermit
don't
voice,
have
but I
it
can't do it at
anymore.
all.
The Kermit has abandoned you.
The
So
Kermit is falling.
what I'm trying to say here, Miss Piggy, is that I'm tired of you. I've gotten bored with your constant harassment. I'm leaving to go live with Fozzie.
Finally, Kermit standing up for himself, refusing to live in an abusive relationship.
Anyway, move back in
Take
character.
cues, Will Smith.
I will.
See, I told you, Jada is fucking toxic.
Damn.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
Jesus fucking Christ.
Enough with the celebrity gossip.
okay,
mhm.
before we go
So-
to it, I have to go to the medicine thing. They said they have to take some medicine if they have to put on my
excuse
finger.
me.
All right. As you say, you need to go treat your finger. The large village chieftain looks at. Oh, that looks horrible. Did none of my hunters treat your injuries on the spot? Oh, well. Anyway, we should have something to help fix that right up. I don't suppose you happen to still have the finger, do you?
No, it was lost in the sea.
Well, I don't think any of us are quite skilled at. What's the word? Making prosthetics? Who knows? Maybe a trader might be able to pick something up for you when they ever get in town.
For now, I just would like to
Should've gone
put
with the
something on the injury, to not fester. I'll be fine.
Oh, yes, of course. And he leads you over to past the different like merchant stalls to a place selling medicine. And he after a brief conversation with the apothecary, he takes what seems to be some sort of ointment and like gently applies it to the wound and then wraps it up with a
Okay.
fresh bandage.
Nice.
This should keep it from becoming infected.
Thank you, my lord.
My lord, please.
Hey, my lord.
You don't need to use such formalities here. Just call me Anar.
My head also corrected that to anal for some reason. Jesus Christ.
Same.
No, it's
I heard Alar. Or Anar. Okay. I heard like ALEAR, like ALR, but Anar.
Isn't an ailer someone that's like a chronic ale abuser?
Okay.
But the you know, we're gonna add it to the bingo. Savian makes not funny jokes. We're gonna add that as that's the free space because it's always happens. There
free
we go.
space. Sylvia makes jokes. No one laughs.
I found
Free
the
space,
thing.
Savian.
I found the thing, by the way. I'll say it after stream
Oh no.
in the
Please
Elmo
no.
voice.
Oh god. Okay.
The only acceptable way.
Elmo might be a convicted
I
level
can't.
99. No, okay.
I know. The funny thing is, I thought that's what you were going to post before, and then you didn't. I was like, oh, maybe I'm just.
With
Maybe I have a dirty
previous
mind.
convictions, but Elmo must say, all Elmo past evil deeds pale in comparison to what Elmo am about to do to you. There, I skipped over the bad part.
Elmo's world.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm seriously deranged and I didn't have a father growing up.
Oof. Ooh. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay,
I did turn out like
believe-
most fatherless people. I'm just a serial killer.
Okay. So, yeah. Eventually, here. This is a little bit too fancy for what would it would actually be. Hold on, I have to make sure nothing else is here. Oh yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff here.
Oops.
Hold
Well,
on.
while you're clearing that
Uh,
out, I'm going to use the facilities.
While you clear that out, subscribe to M Madness.
Hey,
21.
bingo! Let's go!
Shit!
No. Penalized
Can-
for artificial
Oh.
bingo inflation.
Oh, hey, it's
No,
our
I
favorite
should put no.
tavern.
I should put Rachel Legends on the bingo card. Fuck. Oh, I'm so bad at
You take minus 5 XP. No, because no one mentions Raid Shadow Legends but you.
We do it every stream. Shut your fucking mouth, bro.
Do it
Subscribe
every
to Ad
stream.
Madness 21. You do it
Literally
too.
just you. No one else cares about Raid Shadow
We
Shadow
gotta.
Legends but
I'm
you.
counting the Fishman as a follower because he is technically following.
Yes, he is,
Bingo!
he's also the romance option today, so you can
What-
cross that off. as
We're
well.
in the Dreadari Tavern again. Nice.
Here,
No,
let
this
me.
is generic tavern. for
Hold real
everything.
quick. Screen share. Go live. There you go. Bingo. We made a Gator reference. Free space. Subscribe to Ed Madness. Father of Lies and Follower Gain. I win bingo.
Okay.
Congratulations, you so bad.
You get one
Let's
negative
see
level
now,
enjoy.
please.
Nice. Oh, I don't have to go huge size anymore.
Get rid of level. No,
Alright.
turn in 10 successful bingo cards, and you get a free roll on the things better left buried loot box table.
No loot boxes. Anyway, seriously though,
Items
facilities.
include
We're back.
Fear of the Niles and other stuff.
Poggers, mom.
Poggers, mom.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Elmo
Why are we
thinks
saying
that's
this?
Poggers champion. I can't do a convincing Elmo voice for anything.
Not that bad, honestly.
Elmo's about to commit a hate crime.
Okay, is that
Almost
Russian
about to get
Elmo now?
racist.
Elmo thinks it's like racist when they deserve it.
Okay, I'm gonna cross racism off on the thing. By the way, thank you.
I wasn't even racist towards anything. What do you mean?
Close enough. I'll take any
Generic
dragon.
reference of racism. That
Yes.
counts apparently.
Close enough, baby.
Oh, I
Close
should put on a
enough.
bingo Sadra and people. Fuck. Oh, I need to redo this entirely. There's so many better ones.
Yeah, remove the nat 1, nat 20. Those are too generic.
Yeah.
Yeah, remove racism and add Sadra and people.
That's basically the same song.
Yeah, but you don't get banned
No,
on
but
Twitch
that's
for
not
that.
racism. It's actually true.
Alright.
Base DM.
It's not. I wrote the
gonna-
setting. Sadra are not real people. They don't have souls. This is canon.
Beatrice, what does this make you feel right now? Let's interview.
What?
No.
Oh, he didn't listen. It was just Sadra,
Just
so never
tone.
mind.
Just
No, I'm
yeah,
muted because
tone it up.
stuff.
Okay. It's fine. Rachel Legend, subscribe to M-21 with Touch Ban.
Oh,
You know, if you want to add something that Sylveon says all the time, you should add roll for diplomacy.
Okay. Roll for diplomacy. That's also gonna be when someone
I actually
diplomacy is
haven't really
not
heard you say that much, honestly. But
Say what
I
very
used to
much?
know it.
I'm back.
He hasn't said a lot in this campaign, but he says it a lot in S4.
Says what?
Because there's a
I-
lot of diplomacy
Roll
there.
for
People,
diplomacy.
people
Oh.
flirt all the time. It's diplomacy. Fuck off.
Anyway,
Everyone
Moving
is horny
on.
for everything. Alright, so we come into this tavern.
it's a very nice
All right,
tavern.
you come into a tavern, which it's not as nice as this.
Yeah,
it's
I got
much
it.
more simplistic, but you know, limited art assets and upload limits because
Leave.
So-
Oh, I'm gonna put that on bingo.
oh, okay, that's fair. All right. So as you come in, there aren't like a ton of people, like in the tavern, but during this time of day, there are like, you know, a good number of like, you know, just regular patrons. It's fairly like quiet. There's like a musician in the corner, like playing something on the violin, not very well. A bartender looks like he's been through like 18 wars and watched all of his like friends and family die, is like slowly serving
Classic.
drinks and cleaning glasses.
absolute
The face of a
necessary to
broken
have
man.
with
The PTSD soldier bartender, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a classic.
He's the level 20 adventurer who's retired.
Not that classic.
No.
Anyway, I'm
Level
done.
20 adventures.
level
don't
20
get to
adventurer,
retire.
and they took an arrow in the knee.
Anyway.
You took an arrow to the knee and you're back to a level 2? It was a really bad arrow.
Actually,
Slay,
I
yeah.
learned the other day what that actually means. When he says took an arrow to the knee, he doesn't actually mean like
He
he
got
got shot in
hitched.
the knee with an arrow. It means he got married.
Yeah, it means
Yeah.
you got married.
The ball
He
and
went
chain.
down on a knee and like, yeah. I was like, damn, I didn't actually know that. I thought this guy was just being an asshole.
No,
he took
it
a
was-
single arrow in the knee.
It's a very old Norse saying. And that evolved into the modern phrase like the old ball and chain, because that's how prisoners used to be kept in check with the heavy weight.
Because women are ball and chains anyways. Let's keep playing.
Base.
No, my ball is my own balls. Thank you.
Damn. They're so big they have chains. Anyways.
Mhm.
He's just got 2 chain chomps from Mario.
Imagine it's like your testicles are so heavy. In order to avoid ripping them off when you run, you have to have like chains wrapped around them as like extra support.
Ugh. Anyway,
Ripping them
That-
off when you run. What the
that
fuck?
that imagery I didn't need
do you
in
know
my
what
head.
elephant's disease is?
Oh, elephantitis. All right, yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. Anyway,
Down to the knees kind of thing. Yes, bar. Kind of shitty.
Oh, hey, we'll continue.
rundown bar. Yeah. You step into the rundown bar, tavern, inn / whatever. And after some time, eventually, you are given food, and it's relatively nice food, especially given you haven't had like, you know, really well prepared food of any kind aside from, magically created good berries for a while.
What does the cook look
Um,
like? Is he a sea mammal?
The cook looks he hides his face and you can only see like a little bit of like kind of black kind of moist skin underneath where his eyes are.
Moist.
Okay.
I just realized that sounded like Albion. No, it's not Albion. Go ahead and make a
Oi.
knowledge nature check.
I have those. Where's my... should be... Bada bing. Bada boom. Yeet. Oh, based in red pill.
All right. Several of the people in this town, including the cook, appear to be near human. This one in particular seems to be a near human with more like fish like features. You also notice that he kind of hobbles around a little bit, like he has trouble walking on land. Most of the
Okay.
people here, while being relatively like friendly and open to talking to you, they kind of like they don't seem like it, to use like a rosin term, they all look like poor peasants. Like most of them do not have like well put together clothes. Most of them are pretty dirty from like working in soil, working with farm animals. And very few actually look like they own anything like worth stealing, as most of them like don't even have like weapons on them.
Cries in his highest Leo hand.
So as you're eating the food, Einar will ask you basically about like all of the details regarding like what happened in the shipwreck and what led to the shipwreck and what were you doing on the ship and what happened when you got to the island, how you got to the island, etc. Basically, like excessively ask for like every minute detail.
Does he? What is he? How does he react when we talk about the dragon and the kraken and shit?
The question is, do you want to talk to him
When
about
you
that?
tell him of the dragon and the kraken, he seems like very like excited, as like almost like a kid, or like here like being told an epic story from like his parents or guardians or whatever. Like
This guy
he
is
seems
fucking sus.
not,
I don't know what
he
it is
doesn't
about him.
seem
He's
like
sus.
all that worried about it, but he sees it more of like, oh wow, what an incredible like rare thing.
To be honest, if you were the village elder of like an old ass village where there's nothing going on, you would be excited about anything that's kind of cool as well. But alas.
I'll ask him if they get like people like us often, and how do these people get out of the island? Like, are there any ships that come and take them, or what?
Well, some of them do leave on the trade ships that come in. Very rarely do we end up ever seeing any ships, though. Typically, there's at least 2 or 3 that come in every season or so. Oftentimes, people who are shipwrecked, like yourself, end up bartering passage. Some of them stay here, though, however.
When was the last time people shipwrecked here?
I can't quite remember. I want to say it was probably several years at least.
That long?
Not many people sail this way. My understanding from most traders is that a lot of people believe this island to be completely uninhabited and there to be nothing of value here. So a lot of them use this island as a sort of storage place for illicit goods. He gives like big air quotations.
I see. So that's how you
Booty!
knew Mr. Vroy?
If Elaine starts sweating.
Not to my derrière,
Well,
no!
Yes, Mr. Vroy was a purveyor of specialty goods, you could say. Honestly, I don't see the harm in it.
Wait, hold on. We're all here. Fuck, what is her name? Lena here?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, hold on. She was on a ship with It's just gonna shoot her a look like, oh, you know, the look that says like, oh, it's okay when Tusker Vroy does it, but when I do it, you have a problem with it.
She kind of just
Yes.
like looks around and sees you looking at her and
Giga
sort of
chad.
just like does a shrug.
He doesn't say anything. It's
Just doesn't say anything but mouths. I don't know.
like, all right, I see how this is going. That was it.
So,
Continue roleplaying.
Sorry.
do you expect any ships anytime soon to pass through here?
Well, it is about time that an old captain friend of mine named Tolan Gahara usually pulls in. He usually has some quite exotic goods. However, we haven't seen him in quite a while. He typically would have arrived 4 days ago.
Seki
He's
Gahara.
usually quite regular.
And where did you say does this Captain Gahara come from?
Oh, I usually don't ask. Many of them are international traders. They travel throughout the storm of seas, or sea a storm, language.
Lex
Also,
Dicia.
Vinus, I'm going to ask you to never do again in that tone because you sound like more Shu and I got PTSD from it.
What?
What?
When you did the
Okay.
sound, you sound like more Shu.
All right, I'll change his accent then.
No,
No,
I
I was
like
making a
him.
joke. I was making a dumb joke.
I'll talk normally with him.
Bro, you're good.
I love this man. Don't change anything about him.
Alright,
Oh.
everyone cross Sylvian isn't funny on your bingo card. Let's go.
Anyone? All right. The Enyar simps outvote you, Sylveon. He stays the same.
I was making a joke.
Anyway.
Okay.
Back in character.
Yeah.
Did we tell him that
For
we
context, he is a giant man. He's like 6'7".
We're the same height? Let's go.
Like Chrysanta.
Oh, God, Lewis.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
we're both 2 meters tall. Let's fucking go.
Oh, God.
Okay. So, what do you expect us to do while we stay here and wait for a way to
Well,
leave the island?
I mean, I'm assuming you still have your belongings, so you have coin to pay for at least, Housing for the
Yeah.
meantime.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Everything was lost
Oh.
during the shipwreck.
When we say that the ship was destroyed by the Kraken, we mean destroyed by the Kraken. We got nothing except what's on our person right now.
I
Me
see.
grabs my platinum piece very, very tightly.
We got some coin for some reason. Birds.
No, you guys don't know that.
Well, no, Arcus made a funny joke, and then a seagull dropped a platinum piece on his head.
Piece as well? Okay, there you go.
Like, and then he found
There's like,
two,
well, mine. I'm like, no.
and then he's got 3 gold coins that he found from crabs and inside the belly of one of those things. So, we found some coins in the most unexplained of places. One even dropped a coin on my head. Fucking seagull, that was very weird. But that's about it. Nothing substantial.
Maybe we can help around with anything you might require.
Well, of course, if you are willing to do work, then we definitely have jobs that need filled. And we'll pay you fairly, of course.
Anything physical or manual for me, that's about my only skill.
Well, there is always demand of that type of work.
Well, one service I could offer, and Verlaine points to the guy in the corner playing music horribly. I could replace him.
Oh no.
All right. One of the strings on the guy's violin snaps, and he looks towards your table.
Verlaine, Verlaine just gives him like a fucking "you're about to die" look. Like, I start glowing, the room kind of goes dark. Just gives him the actual "you're gonna die" look.
You hear that, Jeffrey? You'll have to step up your game.
Jeffrey.
Uh,
Oh,
Jeffrey, no!
I'm going to ask for people to roll a perception check, and I'm going to post something on Roll20 chat, since I
Okay.
have been very quiet. Oh shit! I
Okay.
guess Almas is.
I have a perception of garbage.
Already on the streets. I got 2 with 3
That's-
bullets and a bomb says test your luck. You scammer. You're not
Okay.
a knight. No, he was.
I see that.
No.
I see him like doing that. Okay. I'll raise an eyebrow.
No
That's a way
rolls
to
today.
earn some coin.
That's a way.
I feel like it's a gimmick that isn't gonna work for very long.
Unless he's an earthbender.
To be honest, he can just let people occasionally win, so like they don't notice.
Yeah. But yes, but the house always wins. Hey.
Is that a reference?
Yeah, it's a casino reference. The house always wins.
It's a
Alright,
reference to Fallout New Vegas. The
Yeah.
last,
Oh, well, that too.
anyway.
But that's
anyway,
the
let's
phrase did not start
derail
in
the
New
campaign
Vegas.
further.
Yeah. Anyway,
So, okay. He has jobs for us. And where exactly can we stay? Because, as you already told you, we don't really have coin. Where can we stay until we help with whatever you need us to do?
Well, one of the farmers might be willing to put you up.
I mean, if we are about to work here, you might as well give us a proper place to stay. Since we are going to stay anyway for at some time. And we also have a kid along with us. The kid and the mother at least should get a room.
Well, if you want to stay at the inn, I believe the normal price here is 1 myrrh per room, or I guess
One what?
10th Reich if you're from Arcadia.
Strike? No. I am
Yeah,
from Arcadia, but I've never
Parlez-vous
heard of this.
français?
Can you speak in gold?
Sprechen Sie kommen?
Gold.
Parlez-vous
So
français?
for context, he basically is saying 1 GP per room.
Damn. It's expensive.
What the
I
fuck?
don't
That's
have
crazy.
a GP.
It's like a copper a room.
That includes like food and whatnot.
1 GP per
Verlaine,
night?
I don't know.
Verlaine, Verlaine walks to whoever is like in charge of the tavern. Then he just flips the coin onto his table, like the only one she has, and just walks up the stairs, middle fingering the entire room backwards, and goes to the room and slams the door shut.
I mean,
Oh, well, she's quite the character.
I refuse to be
Yeah.
outdone. And he also pulls out one of his gold coins and slams it on the table. Removing
Okay.
1 GP from my sheep.
I'll turn over at me, and by me I mean our plant friend. Do you have any
Stop
coin?
it!
Lena
No.
steps forward, is like, listen, I can cover their expenses. They helped me out in a really dangerous situation, so it's the least I can do.
Wow, thanks, lady.
I will nod and smile at her. That's
Yeah,
very
you can have
kind-
other thing as
generous.
compensation. Alma just pays him fingers and like toes and shit.
All right,
Okay.
and yeah, and Lena will hand him 4 GP worth of currency.
For me, me, and I still.
And yourself. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Einar quickly counts it all up, and then he walks over to the bartender and hands it to him. Well, if you are all interested in work of any type, then come talk to me. I'm pretty certain there's quite a few jobs we could give you.
So we sure do in the morning. We have to rest first.
Of course, of course. Well, have a nice night.
As he moves
And-
away, I
Mhm.
will sneak up on him and I'll ask him, and I'll ask him. So, Mr. Einar, I heard some stories about this island from friends. Are there any sort of ruins here?
Hmm.
Have you seen like ruins of castles, towers?
Well, indeed we have. We typically don't
Oh.
investigate such things as they usually contain dangers. As you're probably well aware, this island is not the most hospitable.
Well, I think we can deal with dangers. Can you tell me exactly where are such ruins? Maybe we can go and clear them out at some point. Me and my friends.
There are the remains of, well, something that's about 10 to 12 miles north of here.
Miles north. Okay.
You pin some
And anything
location
else?
on your map.
I don't have a map.
Okay. Oh, forgive me.
So I'll
You don't have a
remember.
map. Here, bartender. And the bartender
Map acquired.
looks up and then like looks underneath in a storage crate and pulls out what looks to be like an old dusty map.
I'll type it in my
Hmm.
inventory.
This looks a little bit out of date. Let me just, and Einar starts like scribbling on it, and after a few minutes, like, there we go. This should be accurate.
Thank you.
Just
You're
drew
really
dick out of the
helpful.
corner.
So, any more ruinous places?
Nothing I
Like
can think
that.
of off the top of my head. You might want to talk to Willem. He is the bona fide protector of the village and one of our best hunters, after all.
Okay. Thank you. I'll do so. And I'll go to Willem.
All right. Oh, Willem is not here, as he had left a while ago.
Okay, I guess I'll see him in the
Yeah, you
morning.
better run.
So, I guess I will start moving up to the room and I'll say to Lena, if anything happens,
Mhm.
knock the door or something.
All right.
I'll whisper this to her. They seem to be
Alright, she
friendly
whispers
people,
back to you.
but you never know.
Arcus
Anyway,
is gonna
good
go
night
up and
and-
talk to Verlaine real quick.
All
Good
right.
night and thank you for taking care of the expenses. I appreciate it.
Well, like I said, it's the least you could do after looking out for my daughter.
I'll nod and I'll go to my room to lie down on the bed.
Lennon
Who is
and
next to
will
me?
also
Which
retire,
people are
I
next to
believe.
me? On the rooms?
Verlaine took
Also,
the room the furthest away that is open.
okay.
All
So
the way on the
actually, before Arcus wants to do something with Verlaine, I still is also still outside doing magician stuff with the
Scanning
balls.
people.
Should I roll a sleight of hand check?
Yeah, so outside real quick.
Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Run.
You are setting up your magic trick or whatever you'd call it. As you see Very starting to leave the inn, she stops and looks at you. What exactly are you doing?
A test of skill for some people. If you feel lucky, you might try.
If it's a test of skill, then what does luck have to do with it?
Skill, luck. You'll see. You'll see. It depends on skill with how fast your eyes are and how lucky you are as well. Because Hmm. Anyway, are you going to play or not?
Sure, I'd like to try.
He sounds like a con man already. I love it.
Okay. So it's very easy. It's only 5 silver pieces over here. We grab one and we put it under these balls over here. I sweep them around, and then you get double the price you get on the first bet. If you keep failing, you actually will lose your money. If you win, you get back plus profit. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Next thing, I imagine him walking up to someone. Hey, flip a coin. I get money if you lose. Heads, I win. Tails, you lose. And it's probably gonna work.
I did it ambiguously as possible. If they accept, they are accepting to my terms. So legally, I am off the loop.
Just throws them like 15 scrolls. Those are my terms of service, and everyone just says yes because he doesn't want to read them. Anyway,
All right. Vero, place down the equivalent of 1 silver piece.
Actually need the silver piece. Otherwise, what are you going to be looking for? All that you want to, and I'm going to start moving around like a little pebble between my fingers. All that you want to try with this thing over here. I think a silver coin will be more easily to see with all the light reflecting on the coin. But if you want to, actually test your skill, you might want to use one of this.
She kind of like narrows her eyes a little bit at you and like rubs her chin a bit. Let me see how this trick of yours works first.
Okay, see. I'm going to grab
There's no trick.
I'm going to grab the pebble and I'm going to put it on the balls, and I start moving them around really, really fucking fast, like going up and down, throwing the ball into the air, going it down, and shuffling them.
All right.
And I'm going to
Go
roll
ahead and make a
my
dexterity
sleight of hand.
check.
Is it dexterity or
Or
is
would
sleight
it
of
be
hand
sleight of
check?
hand? Okay, yeah. If you have sleight of hand, then yeah, sleight of hand.
net one. Fuck!
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
He said really fast. He was not kidding.
He teleports the ball into another dimension and it gets replaced with a turtle.
I'm actually going to use my sleight of hand to pull the ball. At one of those passes, I'm going to put it under the sleeve of my shirt and then move it through the sleeve to the other sleeve, and then just place the 3 balls empty without her knowing, of course. Unless she actually rolls a perception that high, maybe. Where's the ball?
And you're just doing this with 3 bowls?
Yes.
All right. And you're doing it with like the stone that you showed her?
Yes.
Or are you using like 2 different stones where like you're hiding the stone and then you're like putting a
No,
different stone?
I'm telling her to select one of the balls to find the ball, but the ball isn't in any of them. I have it in my sleeve.
He's already
I'm
cheating
going to
her.
actually, I'm going to ask her to reveal the first 2, and then the third, I'm going to use lay of hand to put the ball. Oh, it was there all the time, so she fell twice. You know that how it rolls.
Okay. So you place 3 bowls down, and she like stares for a moment, looking between all of them. That one, and she points to the one in the middle.
Oh no, sorry. Too bad luck. Maybe you can try one more time. Use a 50-50 chance.
That one, and she points to the one to the left.
Oh, house, I'm sorry, and I'm going to lift up.
As you lift up the one in the left, the pebble is underneath it.
What?
Nani?
Then what to do with the good berry on the third ball? And I'm going to lift the third ball, and there's a good berry under it.
Actually,
What?
just you.
Just making a save over this, like actually hiding a good berry instead of the pebble on the first one.
Yeah, okay, but that's more or less revealing that you
How did
cheated
the
here,
good
because-
berry get under there?
I don't know. How did the pebble get?
Yeah, I'd say, how did the pebble get under there? Do it. Out yourself as a scammer.
No,
No.
actually no.
I can't.
I'm going to roll a bluff check.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that was basically revealing that you cheated. because
One.
you switched
Yeah,
it.
she
Oh,
bamboozled
was-
you. Outplayed.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, that's GG's. This is how a usual startup business works. You start something, you immediately fuck it up. Well,
You've been bamboozled.
rest in jail, Lizzie.
This is a very
Good
strange
God.
game of yours.
Taking advantage of these poor, ignorant island folk. What's wrong with you?
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
going to
hey.
I'm going to take out the scroll, clear my throat. What's wrong with me? Okay, item number 1,
No.
section number 5, paragraph number.
Item number 1, subsection 3. I didn't have a father
I
growing up.
subscribe to Madness 21.
Ah, yes.
You know what? Just for that, a gold piece falls in your head. Ice.
What is with the birds in this island?
Oh my god, I don't even have to do this. I just can't stay over here and gold is going to shower over my head, I think. Who will have thought?
See, this is the luck portion of the game.
This is the luck push of the game. You vote wrong, but a seagull drops you gold.
My seagull dropped
Oh,
me platinum. I don't know how much more
I
that is
remember
the
you
gold.
saying that
That is 10 gold.
I would get double my money back.
I guess. I'm going to.
You do have it, right?
Well,
She
I have,
smiles
this,
and leans forward.
I have this gold piece right here, and I'm going to stare like daggers into her. Like,
That's okay. I have change.
I wish Arcus was here. He'd be laughing so hard.
Wait, so Lizzie won?
No, Lizzie lost.
Wait, what? How?
Because
Because he so to recap, he basically used sleight of hand to like throw the pebble up his sleeve and make it disappear, but when he flipped over the second bowl, the pebble was in the second bowl.
for some fucking reason.
so
that it shouldn't be there.
she bamboozled him, or
Magic.
someone bamboozled him.
Wait, no, because he's
The rules
so
lawyering,
she said.
arguing the
Re-
rules. Check it, clear it off.
No, I am just genuinely confused because she said it's in the right, and then Violet answered, "Well, the pebble's under the left." So I thought Lizzie won.
Right, Lizzie
We
gave
can
her
actually
a
go back
second
in the
chance.
VODs.
Lizzie gave her a second
Yeah.
chance, like a
Exactly.
50-50
on
guess the
she
second
said
one.
right, and
Because
Violet revealed
I knew there was no
left.
pebble there.
She picked the middle, and then she picked the right and then the left.
Yes.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
she
and
picked
it
the
was
middle and
only-
then the left.
Yeah, there we go.
No, she picked. Okay, never mind.
I'm following. You missed a
You
bit.
know how this game works, Bill.
Yeah,
No matter what she chooses, I'm going to put the pebble on the one
Yeah,
that
it's a
he
scam.
didn't choose.
It's like find the queen with the 3 cards.
Yeah.
You see in Brooklyn and Jersey. Anyway,
My question is, how with this little hand of 36 she managed to actually bamboozle me out of something that I did? Unless she uses like magic, did her eyes glow or something? Like what?
No, you didn't
she's
see her
missed.
do
may
anything.
not have been her. You don't know. Maybe somebody watching you wants to dick you over.
It's Verlaine from a window from
Right.
the window of her room.
Do you give her the money that you claimed that?
Yeah, I'm going to. Well, since I got the extra money from the gold piece for subscribing to Ep Madness 21, so I guess she gets the money.
Okay,
Let's see.
that still leaves you with whatever 8
wow.
silver pieces worth.
Yeah.
And now you ask her to test her luck again. And then you set
Interesting
all the gold
game.
back.
I want to test my luck again.
No.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking future man. I can look into the future, bro. What the fuck?
Internally.
Sure. But since you seem to be very skilled at this game, I'm going to put out 2 balls out of somewhere. Don't ask where I got these balls. I found them. They weren't being used.
Did you swipe those from the tavern?
No.
No.
No. 19 bluff check.
Hmm.
Question: is Ice still wearing his fox mask during this entire conversation?
I mean, sure. That's the one thing I'm wearing that I didn't lost in the shipwreck, so I guess.
I
The
just,
Chihuahua mask.
I just find that
Stop it.
hilarious.
That's not a chihuahua.
I imagine
I'm not a chihuahua.
that's racist.
After some time, some other people start to gather around, seeing what you're doing, seemingly taking interest in this game that you're playing. Go ahead and make another sleight of hand check.
That one. Just
Shut the
sneeze.
fuck up.
Not
Fight
20.
me.
Second not 20? No.
Oh, 20. That's still good.
5. All right.
Yeah, plus 16 is kind of insane. So
He
At this
has
level,
a skill
yes.
focus.
Skill focus. I put everything on a sleight of hand. That's my main skill.
Wait, how did you get so much sleight of hand? Never mind.
Skill focus. Right. What else?
He's a rogue.
Skills with Dex.
Yeah,
if I remember
trade,
correctly.
dex,
Mhm.
all my ranks.
Look, we have access
so
to his
as-
sheet, so he's not doing sus stuff. It's
Mhm.
fine.
Oh no, I'm not asking. I'm just like how? And I was like, oh yeah. Dex also
Right.
goes into that. I forgot
Mhm.
about that. He's a Dex-based class.
Mm-hmm.
So Varia
Space
puts down
caster.
another silver piece, and she points to the middle bowl.
Knowing that the pebble is under my sleeve, I'm going to lift up.
All right. You lift up the middle bowl, and there's
And I'm going to
nothing
make
under it.
I'm going to make a perception check to see if I catch if she did anything suspicious about this. Because in my mind, I have done this for years. This doesn't make any sense for me.
Maybe she got lucky.
There's no luck in this game.
There
no luck, only illusion.
It's a lie. It's a scam.
Literally.
Like actually, just a scam.
I'm providing entertainment that should count.
All right. You see her like beyond just pointing. She doesn't do anything. There's no weird gestures or anything. Like all she does is she like scratches her chin briefly and like thinks about it for a second.
Okay, is the pebble under the bowl
Yeah.
again?
The pebble is not under the bowl.
Oh well.
And you said you found there are 5 of them now?
Yeah, there's 5. There were walls. That leaves 4 now. She can keep trying. I'm going to give you 2 more tries.
Do you want to lose money?
That's
bro?
awfully generous of you.
Well, you seem to be very lucky, and the people around here seem to be eager to participate after you. So maybe they will get lucky too. I don't know. This is a game of chance. I have nothing to do with what happens with this.
Is it a game of chance?
Roll for lying.
Of course.
Of course, that's the gimmick of the game. What, you didn't go to a fair before?
Lives on an island. I don't think they have fairs here, bro.
How about that one? And she points to the one to the far right.
Okay, I'm going to look her into the eyes. I'm going to lift the ball.
All right. When you do, go ahead and make a perception check.
25.
25. All right. As you lift the bowl, you see a small like black feather inside of it.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to make a an opposed perception check and use my slave hand to put the feather, like lifting the ball. I'm going to lift it up to my side first. Very quickly see the feather and put it on top of the ball, like using my finger to make it stick to the top of the ball. When I lift it, I'm not going to just show it, and I'm just going to uh, show that there's nothing on the table under the bowl, but the feather is going to be kept like sticked to the top of the bowl.
Okay.
Let me try to make if I can actually make that. Oh shit!
Oof.
That is an opposed. Yeah. Nope. All right. As you lift up the bowl and you see that there's nothing underneath, Very makes kind of a pouting expression with your face. Interesting. Does not seem to have
Does.
noticed your deception. Meanwhile, back in the Le Tavern. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Okay, that was more stressful than it should have been.
What? Start
I,
shuffling the balls. Why do I hear boss music?
Yes.
Uh,
Basically.
Me did not go to his room immediately. Me is oh, actually never mind. I don't have money. Disregard that.
Your room was paid for by Lana.
Yes, but before I was gonna go to the room, I was gonna do something,
no.
but I don't have money to do it, so disregard it.
I mean, you can acquire money to do it.
I'm trying to do exactly that right now.
Are you sure? Okay. Well, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, Arcus went and knocked on Verlaine's door to talk to her. He said he'd explain when they got to the village. He's an orc of his word. Ugh. Sorry, I was stretching.
What?
I was stretching. He's an orc of his
A
word.
truthful orc? So
Of what? Of what words? I forgot. Oh no, I'm in danger.
So you saw him transform into his
Alright.
big blood rager form, and you're like, what the hell was that? Like, I'll explain later. Well, now it's later.
Okay. Alright, so Verlaine opens the door. What?
Well,
Oh, it is the competent one. Hello.
I'm here to explain.
Excuse-moi?
Want to know about the thing I did? Puts like fingers on his forehead with the horns. Oh, do you have to sleep, Alma or Zogler? Like
No,
soon?
I mean in character.
Oh, in character. Okay.
After this, before.
Gotcha.
continue.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Like, Sylvian and I will stay up for a while, so we could probably just do this off screen. Okay.
No.
Alright.
So
Alright then. Let's. Okay, so what in the Flying Fook was it about?
Alright. You have to promise not to tell anyone.
She just looks at you very sussily. Can I make a sleight of hand check to put my hands on my back and cross my fingers?
You could just do that. He's got terrible perception.
Okay, alright, so she just does it as like, sure?
Alright. I grew up in a cult. A cult were dedicated to the old gods.
Alright,
And-
and Verlaine lifts the finger like 1 second, opens the door fully and just ushers you inside, and then looks at the corridor, is there anyone around, and then slams the door shut again and locks it.
Okay.
Because that is some sassy shit that could get us in trouble.
Verlaine Senpai, no! No, don't do it! I'm a
I
virgin!
cast
Sounds
animate
like
trope.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, don't do it! I'm a virgin! Oh god, that was so
Oh,
funny.
Jesus.
Anyway. systemic cult worship apparently leads to an effect in the blood, and whenever I get angry, I turn into that creature. But I left the cult because I'm kind of done with religion, and also it's just a toxic environment. I'm not a monster, and I've made. Look, I ain't got no skills. I grew up in a secluded cloister. I can't do that and the accent. I'm sorry. I ain't got no life skills, so I take things from other people to make my way. I'm big and strong, and I can turn into a large horned beast. That's about all I got going for me.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
That is very interesting. So you are part evil thingamajig.
Kinda, I guess. I'm trying not to be, but it's hard to get rid of my blood. Who's pinged me?
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. Oh, it's Quiz. He's going live. Well, that was it. I explained. He'll get up and start walking out, or unlock the door and walk out.
Oh. I imagine that explanation going way different. Well then,
What did you think? That people just normally turn into monsters?
somehow I imagine it's more elaborate. You were so casual about it.
After 30-some years, it kind of is a casual thing.
Fair enough. I suppose.
Alright.
I don't have any evil or dark backstory, so I'm not sure if I can tell you anything in return, so whatever.
It is what it is. Just, ixnay
It
on
is
the
what it
Eamon
is.
A part.
Sure. I will keep it in mind.
Alright, that he's gone. Alright,
Valane
Alma.
just looks awkwardly confused and is like, what the fuck? Okay. Shuts door and gets like, what the shit?
What have I got myself
Dang.
into?
She
Dangerously
just
competent.
She just looks very long, hard look at the mirror. It's like, we are going to go home very soon. This is going to be over. in the
You're a
morning.
drow. You don't have the right to judge me.
What is this, Elden Ring? You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right.
God, I hate those messages.
I hate them as well.
Like, oh, you don't have the right. 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 And they got like 4,000 appraisal. I hate it.
I don't know what the fuck is up with that.
Anyway,
so-
we're done. Alma and me. And by me, I mean our
Okay.
plant friend.
Hey! Hey! So I'll go and knock at the Miss door. Hey friend, you up?
Hi, Fred.
How are you
Yeah.
hanging up?
I'm fine, I guess. I'd like to leave here, though.
Yeah,
It's nice and all, but there's things that me still has to do.
Same as well.
Friends to be made. You can see, like, me looks visibly sad.
Don't feel bad. We will find a way to get out as soon as possible. I have to do stuff as well. I have to find my mother. But maybe for now we can do things around here to get ourselves maybe some money, maybe some equipment, so we are more well equipped for what lies ahead. Have you ever traveled before with other people?
No,
Like you are now?
But
never.
Why did I press on touch for what?
How
Most-
long have you been on your own?
Well, me's kind of lost track. It's been a long time.
You know where your people are, right? On the secret covenant of
Yeah.
yours.
The
Okay.
Sacred Grove. Home.
You don't have to tell me.
I wasn't going to.
Hey! So
Great.
the thing you are looking to help your people, do you have have you pinpointed it?
No, I'm very far off. Actually, it's pretty much at ground zero.
I won't pry more into this, but if you want any kind of help, maybe at some point, you know, I might know things or two, and I might offer you some assistance if you require help. If you reach a dead end.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay, I'll let you rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Take care, friend.
Good night, friend.
Good night, baby
And,
girl. See you tomorrow. Falls down the stairs.
Actually, as I go to my room, I guess we're all staying like in rooms next to each other, besides Verlaine.
Sure.
Yep, makes sense.
I don't know the layout, but yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense. 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4, 5,
so-
6.
Okay, I'll go to my bed and prepare to go sleep. I'll pull out my my locket, my pendant that my mother has given me, my holy symbol, and I'll open it to look into the mirror and to whisper to myself, "What were you saying to me, mother? And where the fuck are you? What was this sword anyway? Guess I'll have to go look as soon as possible. I hope you are safe." And I'll close the locket, look at the holy symbol that is engraved in it, and lay back down on the bed and try to sleep.
All right.
Hmm?
You go to sleep. Meanwhile,
Oh, no.
I still, you've started to attract quite the crowd now. Gather around to play the game. And as Very points
The risk I
to
took was calculated with oh god, I'm so bad at math.
as Very points to the last bowl, which is the one on the far left, there's nothing underneath it.
That gasp.
Bam, 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 bam.
Okay, so
Well-
I'm going to. I say 3, so the very
Shit.
last one I'm going to slip the pebble in. And try and lift it up to show her that the pebble was there all along, quote unquote.
All right. Well, I guess that means I lost.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, one will
Stare
think
at
so.
her awkwardly. What the fuck?
Well, look, I guess your luck run out then.
One of the other villagers who is standing behind you watching says, "I want to try."
He sounds like me.
Who is that?
Is he a friend?
Yeah, right.
Could this be a friend? In short, try friendship.
That's like that meme where it's like the dude with the butterfly, and he's like,
Yes, is this a friend?
"Is this a friend?"
Is this a
This dog,
Have you seen those messages that are like by where the smoldering butterflies spawn that say, "Could this be a bird?" I love those so much.
Oh
Those are
my god,
fantastic.
I haven't seen those yet. Oh, that's amazing. What the fuck?
They're pretty
could this
great.
be
Yeah.
a dog?
Could this be a dog? By every freaking turtle in the game.
Yes, I've seen those. This dog deals 11,000 damage.
Anyway,
Such a mess of a game. Holy
Any
shit.
wait.
The other one is I like the one that's in front of the Pope turtle that says dog or God.
Yes! Oh, Pope Turtle is the best.
Anyway. So one of the peasants comes up and he throws down 3 silver here. I'll find a random token for him. Do I not have the peasant tokens anymore?
Use Rasen. Haha!
Oh no, yeah I do. Here we go. Oh, I accidentally selected all of them. All right, yeah, there. Crowd of peasants. And one of them puts down 3 silver pieces. Go and make a sleight of hand check.
One more peasant for you.
All right. Another peasant too. That one's carrying a torch and isn't wearing a shirt for some reason.
Torch hollow, obliterate.
See, it's all fun and games till the Torch Hollow bites his hand and turns into a 40-meter monster.
What?
I've been
What?
watching Attack on Titan. I just started.
Oh yeah. Now it makes sense.
It kind of looks like one of those guys, but
The
with
one
the
on
torch.
the left.
Three, my lord.
Shrek.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Pick three, my lord.
Oh, here we
I'm,
go.
I'm going to keep doing the same thing.
Okay.
By the way, I'm going to try to balance it out so I get a profit, but people won't like sometimes, so I don't get the police over me, or any equivalent of the police over here over me.
What's this?
Let's play it smart.
Here.
What the fuck is?
There's a visual representation of the balls.
Oh,
The balls.
there we go.
There we go.
They look like candies. I'm hungry.
So he picks the one on the far left. What does he see?
A middle finger.
A middle finger. Yeah, no, he's not going to see anything there.
They gotta
Aw,
win
man.
sometimes.
They are going to win sometimes, like 1/4 of the time, so I still get a profit out of it, but not that much to be suspicious. I'm playing
Okay.
it smart.
Roll
Or at
intelligence
least
check to
trying
see if
to.
it's smart enough.
That one. And the peasant points to this bowl.
Okay, let me get over here. No,
Actually, I have
sorry.
a better way of doing this. Let's go. Whoop. Right, and you lift up the bowl.
Oh
There's
man!
nothing underneath.
Okay, you get
Oh
one.
man.
Okay, you get one more try.
What do you think? I don't know, man. I don't know. You're useless.
My blood rage.
You're useless, man.
Okay.
Torch hollow points.
This one. And he flips over that bowl. What does he see?
Yuki? Nothing.
He sees these nuts.
I'm going to go with the only two balls. Well, there's only two balls left. If you actually pay double, you can get double on the last one, and it's a 50-50 chance.
What do you think? I don't know, man.
So you want to risk
think
it and take your lose, or you want to go big? Go big or go home, my guys.
Do a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Do it, I mean, grr.
Diplomacy. I only got +5. That's-
Diplomacy.
I'm not gonna risk
Crisanta is not here. You don't have power here.
You don't have the right. Oh,
Alright.
you don't have the right.
You don't have jurisdiction over here.
3 SP.
No!
You have no jurisdiction here. He doesn't need jurisdiction. He is the law.
I am the law.
I am the law.
I am the law that is approaching.
Okay.
Okay. I believe you.
Okay. I believe you. All right. He decides to not risk it. So you earn 3 silver pieces worth of currency. And gradually, go ahead and roll like another sleight of hand check for the next wave of peasants. Maybe
Can I
attempt
take
to-
Yeah,
At
there's
this
a lot of
point, if it's a
people
wave,
where
I'm going to
they
just
scab
take.
it.
Can I take a 10 on the rules be with 26 or?
Nope.
Oh. Never mind. That was better.
Nice. All right. So as the hold on. Yeah.
When I see them like getting disillusioned or starting to get suspicious, I'm going to let one win. And
So-
see.
You do start to actually like earn, a little bit of money from this. However, there are odd times where a peasant will just flip over a bowl and the pebble will be there, even though you're pretty certain it's not. The whole time, Very just kind of like sits back and is watching you do this. You end up making a total net positive over the next hour or so of, where's the dice type? Here we go. Doop. A grand total of 15 GP.
He is now officially the richest member of the party.
No, because you and I have platinum pieces.
Yeah,
That's only
but
worth
one
10.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
he has more
It's not.
power.
It's not hundreds.
No.
No.
DM
No.
said 10.
10 platinum pieces, 10 gold pieces.
Oddly enough, the Torch Hollow ends up actually making money off of you. 'Cause he was
What?
just that lucky.
Oh no!
He's gonna go and buy himself a
Blood
second
rage.
sword.
He blood rages and gets scared and actually drop the pebble and he actually gets the money, I guess.
He's gonna go make himself a mithril torch, bro.
Amazing.
Wait, do I have any more? pebbles?
Eventually, though, as it gets later into the evening and the novelty of your thing kind of fades away, people gradually start to get bored of it and drift off to the point where only Vary is still hanging around. Well, you made a decent amount of money off of that little scam of yours.
She
Feel happy about yourself?
It's not a scam, it's a skill.
Sure.
Skill to scam people out. I mean, what?
I'm not in a zone of
Where do
truth,
you
shut
learn
up.
skills like that?
In your mom's bedroom. Hey! Hey!
Going from there, I had a difficult life. One need to develop a set of skills. I have a set of skills that allow me to get money when I need to come by.
Well, I'm sorry for whatever you had to live through in the past, but around here, a small village like this, being honest and learning to trust people is usually the skill that makes the most mileage. Maybe something to consider for next time. And as she waves to you, the pebble you have in your hand floats out of your hand and lands in her palm.
A Scion.
And she walks away, disappearing into the night.
I still quickly.
I like
pulled
her.
out
Oh
a
yeah,
piece of paper
sorry.
that
This is
says report,
daytime, but yeah, the
We
thing
get it.
here
Night.
shows it's daytime.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah,
It's not daytime.
I got a
It's
face of
fine.
someone about to pop an aneurysm at the moment.
Hold on. How do we see?
This was honest work. I work hard to scam those people.
I worked hard to scam those people.
I scanned those people
Ooh.
fair and square.
Dynamic lighting. What's that? On the left?
That's the thing I use to create the dim lighting.
Okay. Oh, dim lighting,
No.
nice.
Because
This is
it's
the night filter we developed.
it's currently
Wild
winter,
Rift.
so
Yeah.
and night.
Nighttime.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Daytime.
Hey!
Final
Nighttime.
Fantasy in
It's
music.
actually kind of
plays.
slow to switch back and forth. Nighttime.
Nighttime. I blood rage.
High blood rate.
At Blood Rage, bring out my other token.
Oh God, Oliver, no, please. Forbidden Capri Sun.
Oh, Oliver, hold on. I gotta do the thing now.
Full of beads.
Oliver comes out.
Yes, he got down. Let's fucking go.
Oliver, yeah.
Oh,
No.
Oh no, not that thing.
Zeus!
Just bring out everything, right? Just make all the references. Okay.
Immortal.
So, Eventually,
Yes, yes.
Yes.
time passes. Go ahead and make perception checks, all of you.
You hear like a chanting from the middle of the village. Yama, 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 yama.
Oh no, you hear chanting in the middle of the
The
village.
sacrifices begin.
I don't want to be in this village anymore.
You don't actually hear that.
Okay.
You know, the truth is, there's no sassy baka shit going on. They all just collect around like a computer from 1980s or something, and it has a really loud startup sound.
Imagine having
Right.
a computer that made something like that as the startup sound. No one would
Bro.
trust computers.
No, that's the fucking fan going at Mark 15 to try and cool that piece of shit.
What do my nene eyes see with the
Yeah,
23
nene.
perception? Because everyone else rolled.
I mean, if you think about it, you describe, what a computer is to like anyone back in the day. It's like, yes, it's a black box that contains cursed information that can be pulled from across the planet. It has circling, flashing lights that come out of the back while a loud, rhythmic, like rumbling can be heard. It's like, yeah, that would sound pretty demonic.
You say that. I had anecdote after this session's over. Remind me to tell you about my gargoyle. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
Excuse you. Anyway,
What do I
we
see
get up.
or hear with the 23?
Oh, okay, you all sleep fairly calmly, except for Alma. Alma, off in the middle of the night, when nothing really can be like heard, as most of all the villagers are asleep beyond like the few people on night watch. You hear this kind of like almost rhythmic sound of rushing like wind.
Like unnatural.
Unnatural to the normal sound, like the normal kind of like nighttime sounds anyway.
So it keeps me like awake. Is there a window
It doesn't
on the
keep
room?
you awake, but it wakes you up in the middle of the night.
Okay. I will stand up and look out of the window if there is
All
one.
right.
Do I hear or see anything?
As you look out the window into the night sky, you don't see much. Given
have
how
night
dark it
vision.
is, other than the few. Oh right, yeah, you have dark vision. Okay. You see like the area around the tavern and like the other buildings, and other than the occasional like stray cat, there's nothing really like moving. Off in the distance, you can see the torches of like the night watch, keeping an eye on things. However, up in the sky, you for a brief moment see the silhouette of some sort of large winged creature.
Do I discern the color?
You can't make it out as against the night sky. It seems pitch black.
Does it remind me the dragon we saw? The silhouette?
It seems to be around that size, as far as you can tell.
Does it have a giant green glowing shard
Okay,
sticking out
does
of
it
its
seem
chest?
like it's watching over the village, or is just flying, passing, and going somewhere?
It does not seem to be like hovering above the village. In the brief time that you see it, it seems to circle around the village in like a sort of like half circle before going deeper into the island.
Okay, I don't like that. Do I see anything else after it leaves?
Nope.
Okay, I'll have to report this to the party, and probably like Willem. So I guess I'll close the window, I'll go back on my bed and try to sleep. But I'll try and like I don't know how to say this. Like be on guard. Half sleep maybe because yeah, that riled me up a bit. So yeah, I'll try and sleep as much as I can, but I'll be agitated.
Agitated. Okay. You go back to sleep.
Understandable.
All right.
Good night, moon. Good night, stars. Good night, Alma. Oh, that's totally not sus at all. Why do I hear boss music?
Wait, that's the wrong one.
Travel back in time.
We've almost been going for
Uh,
3 hours,
There
so
we go. All right.
Would you like to
So,
stop?
you wake up. You guys want to stop?
I'm asking because
I'm fine with going. I just know that Lizzie's on a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
I got 1 more hour.
It's
Okay.
very early for me.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
1 more
thinking
hour.
of ending in like maybe a half hour from now. So,
all right.
but we can call
I
it
mean-
early if we need to.
No,
Nah, we got half the hour. Fuck you, your mom gay.
I mean, yeah.
It's not 8 hours. It's all I'm happy about.
Yo, that stream was lit.
8
though.
hours and 49 minutes for a fucking Fumo NFT.
Actually pissed. Like
You
Let's
drink.
killing,
I
we
lo-
are killing that NPC.
I love
like,
that.
I
I-
tried.
So mad.
Violence, I have tried my best. I literally set her up to
we
die.
talked about this. What we're probably going to do. Okay, I'll talk
After-
about
Since
after
we
this
have only
session-
half an hour, can
Yeah,
we
yeah.
focus?
Let's go.
Yeah. We'll talk about
Because,
this
yeah,
later. But that
that's-
NPC's
We
dying. next
already
session. But anyway.
derailed a lot.
So yeah. Is the next day. You guys are able to actually get a good night's rest and recover HP appropriately.
Oh, how much?
4, unless
Alright.
you have something else to boost that.
What are we rolling?
You're not.
You,
You
heal
wake
for,
up.
You heal for HP.
Ah,
And Verlaine still has not been hit in combat a single fucking time, so I'm good, bro.
I guess after having breakfast, personally I'll go talk to Willem. I don't know what everyone else wants to do.
Verlaine
Okay.
complains about the breakfast.
All right.
She expected high class food.
You complain about the breakfast, and the expression of the barkeep doesn't get any sadder than it already is.
look. It tastes different from Good Berries. Arcus is wolfing it down like it's a 5-course meal. Like,
I expected,
This is not good berries.
it's like,
I
look.
expected French breakfast, okay? I need some class in my food, okay?
Oh, cook, this is delicious.
I'm gonna cast
Literally
Goodberry.
Ooh, Max.
Oh,
Ooh,
Max.
that's good.
Nice, Max Good Berries. It's like, look, after 3 days of eating only nacho MREs, having the pizza's good.
Nacho MR. Oh god, I can't imagine how bad those would be. Oh.
It's like,
Wait, I think
after
I've
you
had something like that before.
after you eat the same thing for 3 days, you just want something different.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not as good, it's just like it tastes
Right.
different.
So your berries spill out onto the table as you get a bountiful harvest today.
Is that what he says? Looks in the mirror. Oh, bountiful harvest.
Oh, an
Your
apple
friends
tea,
consume
guys.
I
ice.
still
How much
I
do we steal from
still
that?
like to think that the good berries are just growing from his chest. Like
Yes.
You know
How
what?
much
No,
do
you know
we-
what
do
is
we
is the good berries grow from his head, and he like just goes to take a shower, and they all just like fall out.
No, they're
Like
not.
when you have
No. Back in
Yeah.
character. Let's not goof off.
Yeah, all right. Also, Violet, fuck you. I heard that, and I'm stealing that.
or what?
Oh, don't worry about it.
The bone apple tea, that was me.
No, the one afterwards.
I didn't hear that.
didn't-
All right.
I'll be honest. You guys will hear it later, probably.
I'll be honest.
Cross it
How
off.
much do we heal from the
4.
Woodbury?
Oh, from Goodberry.
4.
1.
From
If he
Goodberry?
gives you the
1.
good penny.
If he gives it to you.
If
Oh,
he
okay,
gives it.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He just like genuinely cast it. I mean, they stay fresh for a while, so.
Mhm. Anyway, Argus is just wolfing down food. Also,
Alright.
everyone, I'm not even gonna make a roll perception. His eye patch is on the other eye today.
I eat my breakfast and I'll go look
I actually
for Willem.
didn't notice the token.
No,
Did you
it's not the
trade the token?
token. It was an actual pirate thing where they would. The eye patch was not because they were missing an eye. It's because when they'd go below deck, they'd switch the eye patch to the other eye because it was
there's
accustomed to
actually
darkness.
a magic item for that as well.
Oh, well, he's just doing it because it's custom at this point.
I mean, I can also just actually adjust that.
Whatever, it's
He
up to
just
you.
turns the token around.
Right, yeah.
Just flip it horizontally.
All right. There.
And the part
On
in
the
his
other
hair.
eye.
I was just doing it to be silly, in case people thought he didn't have 2 eyes. He's just dumb. Also, how much did I have? Was it 32 plus 4? 36.
Oh yeah, here.
Because
I'll
they healed
drag
me up
everyone's
with... Yeah, they healed me up.
things
I
out
already
so you
did
can do
my
it.
my HP from the
I'm not
sleep. The 4.
29. I'm like 37 or something.
I
Fuck.
don't know if he gives us Goodberry. If he gives us
I was
Goodberry,
22.
how much do I increase?
Oh god dang! Is did the Eidolon not save its HP again? God
No,
dang it.
none of my things save their HP.
Uh,
Get what the Eidolon
These items.
even was.
No. Attributes and abilities. Okay.
It does not heal naturally, so you should probably start feeding it good berries.
Yeah. Feed the idol on good berries.
Yeah, exactly, because they don't heal naturally.
Ram him down his throne. He's got 8 life for sure. And
Just throw him in there.
Just,
Step
like,
on his
start
toes so
shoving
the
it
mouth
down his
opens
throat.
like a garbage can.
hi, Fred.
Does the Eidolon talk? That'd be hilarious. Hi, Fred. Hi, Fred. You are friend. Me am friend.
I imagine it's like
I'm so lonely.
ventriloquism, where it's like its mouth moves when he talks but doesn't actually speak.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that's the
so-
thing his best though.
Question: did he give us Goodberry or not to modify my?
No, he didn't.
HP? Okay.
No berries for you.
Understandable.
No berries?
You
Yeah, I'm holding on.
Anyway,
No good berries.
Again,
No,
it's...
you're gonna have to ask nicely next time if you want to pop a me seed.
Anyway.
I mean, I am holding 4 from last session because it lasts days, and that was a day, and I still have 3 from this session. So, and yes, I keep track of good berries.
Sell them for money.
before I go to see Willem, I'll tell to the party about what happened during the night. What I saw.
Do you tell us a dragon or the dragon?
A flying figure that looked like a dragon. I presume it could be the same dragon. I couldn't make it out, but it was definitely a dragon, and it semicircled around the village and left towards to go deeper into the island.
Damn it, is that thing following us?
I don't think it's following us.
I hope so. It seemed like Fred.
It did not seem like friend.
It,
It
didn't
saved
seem-
us from Kraken. It's
I
Fred.
don't think I don't think it cared about us. It just wanted to kill that other creature.
Yeah, I don't
think-
know.
Well, me, I hope you're right. But I'm gonna hold out for the worst.
Me who trusts
Yeah.
Giant Dragon and doesn't trust Big Man.
Yeah.
Don't question his motives.
My motivation is beyond your understanding.
Yes.
Anyway,
Oh, I was
having...
I was going to say that.
Ah.
Damn it.
So, boys and girl, I look at Verlaine. I learned about some ruins around here in the island that we might be able to clear out from whatever they're in to earn us some revenue around the village.
Alright,
Do you think it's something we should watch?
sure. I'm really only good for
Einar-
manual labor and killing
Yeah.
things.
Einar told me that
That order.
clearing out that place might be a good start for us. So what do you think? Should we look into it?
Sure.
There's not exactly much else to do.
Yeah. Also, before I go and speak to Willem for more information, we have on the party two. What is it? Two broken leather armor. Could we fix it on an armorer
Sure.
if they have? But we
It
don't
costs
have any
money,
money. Yeah, that's the problem.
Ice.
Oh, we have.
Ice still
wait,
has
wait,
I
money.
still have
Sorry,
a little bit of money.
we have 186 GP worth of alchemical materials. Maybe we can trade those and
Maybe.
some other stuff. Anyway, we have two broken leather armor
I
that
could get an
one I
axe.
can use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go to the armor first. before
Friendship
I
ended
talk
with
to,
spear. Axe is best friend now.
to Willem. Yeah, let's
All right.
go find the armorer to fix us our leather armor. And we also have two axe big bigs, animal talons, the centipede stuff. Maybe we can make weapons or anything.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. So you got.
Sorry, I'm tired. Okay. So as you guys, hold on, go ahead and turn the filter off. All right, as you guys head out into town, you go to the armorer, and I guess you want to get like the armor repaired.
Fix the two because I have no armor and I will definitely need.
Alright.
We have two broken leather armor and we can maybe make weapons for Arcus with the axe big bigs.
Mm.
Or just buy one. I mean, it's only 20 gold.
Oh, I think it would technically.
Don't have that money.
I've got half of that in a platinum piece.
I will be right back.
And we're about to
told you
sell
guys
all
on
that
platinum
alchemical stuff. Somebody could use
Enjoy.
it.
Okay, as Vilos calculates the stuff, who doesn't have an armor? I will need the leather armor if we fix it. Who else doesn't have an
I
armor?
do not.
Okay.
Can you even wear armor as a summoner?
I have no idea.
Yeah, check if you can. It's a leather armor. It's a light armor. Presumably you should be able.
We're using Unchained Summoner.
Yes.
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 Let's see. Do they have any?
Armor proficiency.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you go to the
Light armor.
so when you go
Nice.
to the armor smith, that's in town, it basically does a lot of like the curing stuff for like leathers and whatnot, and making decent armors. He tells you that repairing that leather armor would normally cost 2 GP per set, but because you've brought with you a lot of like the materials and stuff that could be used for that, it would only cost you 1 GP per set.
Okay.
That's a
I
steal.
guess can we trade in the 180 GP worth of alchemical materials? Trade 2 GP from those?
You are able to find people in the village that
Okay.
want the alchemical materials, and you are able to sell that. Yes.
Let's see. Okay, I'll calculate it what everyone gets for the party later. I will sell them all. I will subtract 2 now to fix the armor. How long will it take?
I'm gonna say fixing the armor will take an hour. I don't know the
Okay.
exact.
I'll
time is,
take
but-
the one armor and me, and by me I mean our plant friend, will take the other. And how much to make 2 axes with the axe bigs? Two of them.
Making axes out of the axe beak head will cost half of the cost that it normally takes to make the axe of its type. An axe
Is it a-
beak.
Great axe or
Yes, an axe beak will make a great axe.
so it's 10 GP
They
then.
are large-sized creatures, and that will
Okay.
be
One great axe
yes.
then. Are you fine with one great axe? I think, yeah,
Yeah.
right? Okay. One
It's,
great axe, and
it's a
we'll keep the other.
It's a favored weapon for half-orcs.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Alright.
we want to make one with one axe big, one great axe.
All right. Give me 1 second while I look this up.
Oh, this was the music when me and Nisa were in the prison talking. Sad music. Also, Lizzie, you have weapons, right?
Yeah. Kind of.
And
I have the
armor.
daggers.
You were
Yes.
fine, okay. What
I mean,
else
I could
can we
switch to
make?
studded leather armor instead. How much will that cost?
To upgrade your armor?
I mean, let me check the prices. Oh, connection to thing that lost me.
Okay, so Kaden, type down on your inventory leather armor and you know
Yeah.
the stats I removed.
I don't
here.
know what does it affect.
AC.
Give me a moment. Leather armor.
It's +2 to your AC.
Studded leather is 25 GP.
I thought it was just regular leather.
No, studded leather.
Oh.
It will
We
give
make
me.
leather armor. So here on VC text, Kaden, this is what you get. I'll type it down to me too. Leather armor. And implement it while Velos calculates the axe beak.
Yeah.
15
Dogs
lead.
need a trip.
Yeah, sorry. Crafting rules are a little.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
it's important because we're going to head out in a
Yeah.
probably dangerous mission.
It's been 3 hours. Dog's gotta go potty. I'll be right back.
Okay, leather armor gives me +2 to armor bonus. That's decent. So yeah, basically, Kaden, it gives you a +2 to your armor. So I'm now on 16
Okay. I now have 17.
AC. Nice. What else could we? Let me remove them from the inventory since we use them. Do you have a weapon, melee weapon, or you don't need?
I don't need.
Kaden, you don't need. Okay. What else can we? Oh, Lizard Nix, we have 27 libras of hide. Maybe you can use them to make a studded leather armor.
I mean, I could reduce the price to make one.
Yes,
Follow.
yes. Okay. Let's keep that in mind as well.
All right, I have returned.
And so have you me.
Yes, got him. The mountain beast.
Sylveon, what
Yeah.
weapon do you have?
I have 2 rapiers.
Oh, you're fine then. Okay, nice.
I have 2 stolen rapiers. I would like to buy something else, but that will have to wait until I actually have fucking money.
We're making a great axe now for
Sure.
Arcus, and we repaired 2 broken leather armor, one for me and one for me.
All right.
Okay.
So
By
to
me, I mean
make
our plant friend. Yes.
all right.
Shut-
So
but,
to
yeah,
make
sure.
the axe beak great axe, will take just under 2 hours.
Nice. And how much the cost?
Would it deal
10 GP.
evil damage and
10
because
GP.
the
Okay.
data egg?
I subtract them from the alchemical stuff we will sell later. And 1 axe beak. So yeah, Arcus, type down 1 great axe
What were you
in
saying,
your
Sylveon?
inventory.
I immediately forgot I am actually like stupid, bro. Like actual goldfish brain. Like someone's writing on me Discord, I'm like, yeah, talk shit, funny joke, and then what you're saying, that is a good question, my friend. That is a very good question. What the fuck was I saying? Bro,
I don't know.
I'm
You'll
fucking...
tell me.
Okay. Kada, what did I say?
With what?
Not even me knows. Haha.
No.
Alright, everyone square off another
So happy
field of
to
Silgan
see.
made a bad joke.
I get 5 points of intelligence damage.
Oh no, I'm at negative
Oh no!
intelligence now.
That's so unfortunate that you took 18 points of intelligence drain.
Alright, roll a percentile to see if you remember how to breathe.
You are now manually breathing.
Oh, I hate that. That's above 50, so I guess you get to breathe this one breath. Alright, roll again. You keep breathing, come on. Every second.
So
Suffocate,
as
you're
we
suffocating.
Game that
as
did that, where
oh
like
my.
you had to hit a button to breathe, like every so often. If you failed, you'd pass out.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Fahrenheit, I think it was the name.
Don't give me a hospital war flashbacks, please.
As we wait Mouse to come back, I would have asked Willem to give me more information about the ruins in the area that Einar told us. I already have one on my map, and I'll ask Willem if he knows any more. And I'll tell him that we plan out to go and maybe clear out one of these places to earn
I
us
just got
some revenue
very
with
sad.
the village.
You said Wilhelm and I understood Wayland. I was like, oh, bro.
Rip, too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Gone, but not forgotten.
And now,
So
I don't
yeah,
think anyone
what
else has
does
watched the show.
Willem? Does he have any more info?
All right. You go to Willem. Jeez, now you got me mixing it up.
Got
Uh,
him.
to find is like what specifically are you trying to find? Do you want to find like a specific?
I said, okay, let me repeat. I'll tell him that Einar told us about the ruins in the island, and we plan to clear out some of them to earn us some revenue with the village. And he already pointed me down one about 10 miles north, and I'll ask him if he knows any more ruins,
Pointed down.
towers, or castles that we could go
Do I
explore.
know any more ruins? Your life. Caught him, GG's.
So Wilm explains to you that there is actually quite a few ruins across the island. He's never been able to really figure out what they are, but occasionally dangerous creatures will make their nests in them. So they typically try to stay away and like mark the ones that are dangerous. He says
Uh,
that there is a particular ruin which leads to an area that's like, how would you describe it? You know those like the only way I can describe this, like, you know those Elden Ring like cellar like areas
yes,
where it's
yes.
like they're like it's steps that this leads
Shofra
down that are
River.
just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I
don't
will
know
ask him
what those are. Are those called crypts technically? I don't know. Crypt is like
tombs. Like
tomb, and
tombs. Yeah.
that's a specific thing. But like I don't remember what the design of that is called.
Okay.
Basically
So
an underground passageway that leads to something. He's never fully explored it.
okay. And any tower of some sorts?
I said that there's broken remains of
Okay. I'll
tower
tell
that might
him
be like
to
in the area, but nothing like that actually
pinpoint
stands tall.
as much as he can on my map. Like how much can he write down on my map? So
He
I know.
pinpoints location on your map.
Okay. Weird underground. How far is it?
He said it's about 10 to 15 miles to the north.
Then oh, same as the previous one. Because the previous one that Einar told us is 10 to 10 miles north. Okay. So that's the more noteworthy one that he told me, right?
You could presume they're probably talking about the same location.
So that's the noteworthy one. I guess that's probably it. Okay, I'll also tell him about the dragon that during the night. Tell him what I saw.
All right. Wait, you mean like an actual dragon?
The silhouette looked like one. I'm not sure if it was the one that attacked us in the sea, but it was really high and it did like a semicircle around the village and then flew deeper into the island or away. I'm not sure.
Some of the people on Night Watch said that there's some flying creature passed over, but it didn't really do anything.
Yeah, it seemed like
Sometimes there are wyverns that live up in the more mountainous area that come down and will take livestock, but nothing as big as a dragon.
Well, it might have been a wyvern, but I'm not sure. It did like as it passed, like wind followed it, so it was really big. So you should keep an eye out and maybe tell the town guard if you have to be on guard. You never know what might come after it.
Right. That's just fantastic. Krakens, dragons. Not. This town hasn't had such bad luck in a while.
Well, we can help clearing out some of the pests. That's what we're planning to do out there in these ruins. We will set up out soon. Set out soon.
What exactly is your interest in the ruins, anyway?
Oh, no
Money.
interest. Exactly. I will point at Verlaine. We thought
I
we
am
could
not
do
there.
some. Okay. So we presume that we could earn some revenue and, to help the village since we're going to stay for a bit until we find a way out. So we thought that would be a good way to start making some kind of work to make ourselves useful.
Well, I guess I can't stop you, but just be careful. The
We
ruins
will.
I mentioned, I can't be certain, but I thought I saw blight spawn tracks in there. They're pretty nasty
Blight?
creatures.
What are they exactly?
Willem explains to you that. Hold on 1 second. Where's my freaking thing? Blight spawn are basically like giant mosquito-like creatures.
I've returned.
Blight spawn. Let me type that down.
What did I miss?
I'm
Everything?
gathering info for
Okay.
the place we're going to go.
Someone rolled a
Apparently
100.
there are some creatures called Blightspawn, giant mosquitoes, and I'll ask him, how do you deal with them if you encounter them? I mean,
Well-
besides slashing them, do they have something that you could drive them away effectively? Like maybe fire or something else?
Well, fire does work fairly well against most of the common animals that live here, but no. Blight spawn aren't exactly animals. They're monsters. They're pretty vicious. They don't care about fire or anything like that. I remember I tried to use a flask of acid on one once, and it didn't do anything. Other
Good to
than that,
know.
their hide's particularly tough. A lot of our weapons had issue getting through it. Mine, however, seemed to work just fine. And he pulls out his greatsword.
What type? Do I understand the type of the greatsword? The material?
The greatsword seems to be made of, like, regular steel. However, you do see magical ruins on the hilt of it.
So they are magic. Good to know. Metagaming.
Hello, Metagame.
It's not metagaming. It's literally just information he's giving you.
I mean, yeah, okay, fair. Okay. I was.
Nope. Every comment conversation you have outside of in game is metagaming.
Yep. It's
I
the
know
law.
some
Come on,
DMs that are
man.
like that.
Okay. So, with that information, I guess we are ready to set out, unless we have to do anything else.
Nope.
Actually, we will make sure that Lena and Emily, will stay,
Of course they will.
and
Oh, they'll
we
stay.
will tell them that we set out to do some pest clearing.
All right. Lena and Emily do get up shortly after the rest of you do. are they? Oh, here they are. And as they go around the town a little bit, and Lena basically like just like is focused on like buying better clothes for her daughter, as the ones she had were kind of like torn up and everything.
She was wearing a torn potato sack.
A torn potato sack, not quite, but pretty close. Beyond the cold weather outfit that they're wearing, neither of their clothes look particularly good anymore. So you catch them as they're shopping around, and Lena questions whether or not it's safe to be venturing back out into the island, especially before you're fully healed.
I mean, I am only like 7 HP away from fully healed.
I'm at 36 out of 44. Or 40. I'm pretty good.
I am French. I can run away.
And that one's French.
I mean, we're pretty fine.
Well, if you're sure, then
If it's too much, we'll just come back.
I guess
you're assuming
we
you're gonna
can-
have that opportunity.
I guess we can buy some potions if they have. I'll go check in a bit.
With what money?
We have money, actually. We sold the what is it? Some alchemy
180
materials that were worth
GP.
170. Yeah. So we have right now 174 GP on the part inventory to buy maybe a couple potions. How much are they worth?
Potions are
50.
worth 50 GP for
For healing?
You can buy
tier 1
Light.
potions.
Light. Cure light
Red
wounds.
Iron Bells.
Yeah, sorry guys.
50 GP.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
probably not going to be doing
Yeah.
Combat
anything.
today.
Yeah.
We're just
I
gonna
guess we'll.
set out, and then we're gonna do a quick save as soon as we leave the
Yeah,
gates, and then
yeah.
we're gonna load in back next week.
We bought
Quick.
two
Yeah, okay,
potions-
no quick saves, buddy.
2 potions of cure light wounds. We bought with
Okay.
the GP. Okay.
You are
Actually,
able to
three.
find.
Three. We can buy 3.
All right, you are able to find 3 potions of cure light wounds.
And okay, nice.
All right.
All right,
Guess we're ready.
we head out, and then this is going to be the end of the episode, I guess. Subscribe to
Not
MS
quite.
21.
So well, I guess the question then is, do you guys actually stay around? Like, do you wait to have your like equipment like
Yes.
made or fixed
Yeah.
before heading out?
It was
Like,
only an
it
hour,
shouldn't
right?
actually take that long. A day at most, and we can take like a full rest, like a
We were-
24 hour.
Oh,
24
not
hour
even
rest.
that.
It's
it
an
takes
hour.
like 3 hours in
Yeah.
total
Yeah.
for all the things to be made.
Imagine waiting an entire week for your weapon to be made. Couldn't be me.
Dude, I
Shut the
hate
fuck
that.
up.
It's honestly such a terrible mechanic.
I had to
Just
wait
from
a
a game
month.
standpoint.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's actually stupid.
I
The problem is
know.
the crafting rules are really bad, but at least they're manageable. But the problem is they don't take into account special materials, and that's what breaks it.
Oh well. Anyway,
Anywho.
some stay dry and others feel rain. Chocolate rain.
So it's 3
So
hours.
as you're, I don't know, doing whatever you do around town, Pete, you see people going about like their typical like daily lives. People like farming, like switching out like the night shift people from like a new, fresh people to take watch. You notice that people aren't like super concerned about like security. It's just a couple people in like these makeshift guard towers. Like some of them are like scanning the beaches and forests. Others like kind of patrol around. It's you can tell that they definitely don't have like any concern in the world like that they're going to be like attacked or anything
You
anything.
can totally rob this place. Holy shit.
Mhm. Security is
What
very
about our
good.
fish friend?
Oh yeah, did he come back?
All right.
Mhm.
Hey,
So,
fish friend.
After about an hour, this is why it mattered. You see a familiar boy scuttling carefully up to in the village, and a couple kids look at it and kind of like run away from him. But and a few of the guards kind of like stand around and like watch him for a moment, but they don't do anything because he doesn't like make any hostile moves towards anyone.
Hi, friend. I'll like run over to him. I'll present
What
him a
did
good berry.
Okay.
You present him a good berry. He will eat the good berry.
Nice.
He seems most pleased.
In before some of these days, Kada's just gonna pull out. I give him a good berry. He eats the good berry. Okay, it was laced with a dust of mind control. Roll a wisdom save.
It was laced. It was laced with heroin.
Oh, it was laced with heroin.
Black
The
bag.
good berry was filled with sanctuary water. Make his will save.
Hope you
Oh,
packed
no.
your bags, kid. You're going on a
Good
trip.
Ocean man.
Oh my god.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
No.
Going through the sky. Little Einstein.
What are we doing with our lives?
Anyway, so
Nothing worthwhile.
in Abyssal, you came back.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I want to mock my bubble.
I know this is really more of Alma's deal. He's just there.
Okay, I guess I'll talk to him. I'll greet him. Hello, Grunke. Me and my friends are planning to go at some ruins in the island.
Hey, what was this guy's name again? Grunk?
Grunke.
Grunka?
Grunke.
Mhm.
Grunke. Grunke.
Grunk.
Gunther.
Like Anka, but with more grunk. Grunka.
Grunka.
Grunke.
Kringa.
Okay.
Let
Kringa.
me go get Crunk up in here.
I'll crap with you, sweetie pie.
Oh, damn it.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh, you never saw that shit post, I
Oh,
guess.
he's actually uncultured. Holy fuck.
My only thing about if we're taking Grunka is like, I don't know, can he fight? Like, is he just gonna fucking die?
Okay, I'll ask him that we plan to head out to a dangerous place, some ruins, to clear it from some pests.
Best. What? Best?
I'll tell him blight spawn, like giant mosquitoes. Blight spawn.
Lights on. Lights
Food.
on. Very dangerous. Danger.
Yes.
Danger.
So we will go there. You don't have to follow us. You can wait
Okay.
until we come back.
Immediately takes you up on your offer.
So I think it's better if
Why?
you stay. We want to clear the place out to earn some food from the people. Work. It's a work. We're gonna do work.
Why work?
To earn food and money.
Why? As he says that, I still say
No.
he gets
I'll
idea.
get food. Money.
You can get us
Oh,
money.
Work.
You can get his food and money. What the fuck?
How can you do that?
Grunka. Skilled. Swimmer. Grunka.
Shipwrecks.
Like explore. Grunka know many food underwater that peasants don't come for.
Okay.
Too
Well-
hard for them to swim. Except big peasant. Big peasant. Good swimmer.
Good to
Why does
know.
he call them peasants? Why does he have a concept of fucking money?
Because that is so that's how it translates. That's just in abyssal. That's just how it translates. Just don't worry about it.
Okay, so I'll tell him as we will set out to go do our thing. You can maybe go and find some food and stuff and bring it back here.
Okay.
And
What will
yes,
what is goal of priest Ken?
me.
Where shall
I-
we find Isis?
What did he say, Dinasan? Where should we find?
He says, where can we find the priestess? Because remember,
Uh,
you said he
Yes,
said, "Are you a priest?" And he's like, "Well, no, but my daughter's or my
my
mother was a
mother.
priest."
I am looking for my mother, who was a religious, like a priest person. I'm trying to find her. I don't know where she is, but I might find a clue on this island,
Clue.
a lead to guide me to her.
You need guide. Guide. Talk to Malak. Malak. Shaman.
You have a shaman? Okay. So after me and my friends come back from the ruins, maybe you can lead me to your shaman.
Okay.
Okay.
He kind of like twitches a little bit and shakes as water like dripples out of his gills.
Okay.
Lovely fellow.
Thank you for that. We will come back here probably much later. Where do you usually stay? Besides
water.
down in the sea, in the water.
Mm,
Where can I find you?
Mike can always sleep in deep, safer, more comfortable.
Okay.
Not too deep reefs and coast. Travel too far. The ocean. Ocean has many creatures that are wild.
Yeah, we saw something wild. Um, we will come back here much later, after many hours. So we can meet here like in the late afternoon. Okay.
Afternoon.
How do I
Okay.
describe this?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Be safe, and we'll see you later.
Reminder. Reminder. Remember of importance. Granka can find. Yes.
And he hands you what seems to be a string of different like shells and crustacean
Carapace.
like exoskeletons kind of like all like strung up together
Chitin.
in this sort of like large
Like a bell, something.
no, not quite a belt. Sort of like do you know what a choker is by any chance?
No.
It's a puka
Okay,
necklace.
maybe that's just a Native American thing. It's basically like a short necklace.
Short necklace. Okay. I type down on my inventory.
Show Granka can know you are priest
Okay.
kid or what is language?
You hear Grunka kind of like make another series of like odd like gurgling sounds as he reverts back to whatever other language that he speaks.
Like
Forgive.
acolyte. Disciple.
Perhaps
Okay.
herald, speaker. Yes.
Okay. I understand.
I understand.
can I see if this has any magical properties somehow?
Sure.
Wow.
Go ahead and make a. Actually, no. With detect magic, do you have detect magic? I should actually specify.
Do I have detect magic? Where are my sheets? Don't think I have detect magic. No. No, I don't.
Okay. So
Anyway.
go ahead. And make either knowledge religion or knowledge arcana.
I have knowledge religion. So yeah. 20 plus 4.
Okay. So you do see a handful of like sort of like carvings into the actual like shells and other pieces of dead animals that does actually like look familiar to you, but you can't quite place where it's from.
Okay. I'll guess I'll wear it on my neck. I die.
Grunka
You will
nods
see.
repeatedly.
Yes, I nod. Yes. We'll see you later. Thank you.
And now we all die to Blightspawn.
Alright. And Grunka scuttles and scoodles out of the village.
Scatter and Scootlin. I should put that on the bingo. Fuck.
Bye, fish person. You should
Alfred.
probably not talk to him. Why not? He smells bad.
That's racist.
It's not racist. It's the truth. Ah.
I didn't say that in character.
Oh. Okay.
If there's one in this party that would be racist, it would be Verlaine, so I don't think she would mind.
That's exactly how I imagine Grunkle.
So Willem walks over to you and says, "Listen, I'm not sure what that thing is, but can you try to not encourage it to walk into the village? It scares some of the children."
Yes, of course. I just told him to go on way and I'll make sure he won't hang around here anymore. From what I understood, from what he told me, his people are just trying to make by, like finding food and shelter in underground under the sea. I don't think they
Under
will
the
cause you any
sea.
problems.
Under the sea.
Right.
Don't worry, it's wetter. Don't worry, it's
Oh
wetter.
yeah. Well, we can go ahead and end now.
Listen
you
to
need to.
me.
Okay. So as you guys set out back into the wilderness, there's a giant earthquake and trees fall and kill you and you all die.
Rocks
Oh,
fall,
and the
everyone
campaign.
dies. Good night.
No.
I did
but
say
yeah.
we did a quick save across the gate, so this is fine. Can just hit load next time.
No. You're how would you even justify the concept of a quick save in a TTRPG?
We all stand there for like 30 seconds T-posing, everyone looks at us weirdly, and then the game continues. And then if we ever die, just bloop.
Okay.
Guys,
Alright.
I just had a horrible vision.
So yeah, I guess that's what we'll go ahead and end the session for today. 'Cause sorry that took longer than.
That's 3.5 hours. That's pretty good.
Think the players.
Honestly, I like the session, that's fine. It's just I work tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
I love
Wow!
nothing.
Imagine having a
Okay.
job and being a functioning member of society.
And
Wouldn't be me.
stop
Did you
recording.